All right. We are live today. Holiday season is almost over. So you got to get it together. You got a new year coming through, new year of traveling, new year of adventure. My name is Andre. This is Love Crossing Borders. And you're here with me. And it may not be Friday night, but damn it, we're going to have some drinks in hand tonight because I'm going to get on your last dang nerve tonight. I'm going to get on your last dang nerve this evening. That's my plan, last nerve. So be ready to take some notes because tonight's topic, getting ready for 2023. We've seen enough guys get drugged through the mud by way of traveling, get drugged while traveling. And it's time for us to learn some lessons from all the mistakes that a lot of these other brothers have made. It's serious. It's serious in these streets. It's in the immortal words of Austin Holloman. It's that serious. It is that serious. Yeah, I don't care if you got bottled water. I don't care if you got leftover eggnog, and I don't care. I don't care if you got a half bottle of wine that you were drinking because you lost your fantasy football championship league this past weekend. I don't care what you're drinking, warm milk tea, whatever elixir you might be having. I'll describe mine in a minute. But you better have a drink in hand. Do not have me drinking here alone. We already know this. The only time I ever drink, really, and I don't mean that really, unless you guys are visiting or unless I'm doing drink in hand with you guys. Other than that, I don't drink. I don't drink at all. That'd be too much drinking throughout the week because y'all come visit a lot and I'm on these live streams a lot. All right, make sure you click that like button. I like you. Make sure you like us too. See, we got more brethren coming in. We got 14 in the live stream. Thank you very much for being here on this Wednesday evening. I know you guys are so glad that Christmas is gone, whether you be fathers that are put together all the toys or handed out all the money, or whether you be you know what? Cuffing season about to come to an end real soon. Some of you dudes, these women don't realize, baby. It was a reason why you did not show up on December 5th, December 25th, and you only showed up on December. You are December 26th woman. You guys need to start telling these women this. You are December 26th. You are January 2nd. I don't come see you on New Year's Eve. I come see you on January 2nd. Be truthful with these ladies in the States, guys. That's how I was cuffing it, man. Listen. You January 2nd, girl. I do not see you. You like December 31st. You pick it. You could be December 31st in the morning, December 30th. I'm with you all day on December 30th. I know I ain't the only dude that come on, guys. Okay, I know I'm not the only brother during cuffing season in the wintertime. And I see the winter that y'all having up there this year, the snow banks. Y'all already telling the girl, listen, baby, if I come over, I ain't going home tonight. I'm not driving through that snow to get to you just so you can play games and I got to drive home. So if I drive all the way over there, it's on. So we know right now it's cuffing season, right? All right. So we ain't crazy. Okay. When it comes to cuffing season, she got a choice. December 23rd or December 26th, but she can't get the 24th or the 25th. That belongs to important people. December 30th or January 2nd. That's all she get. She don't get December 31st or December 1st. Or January 1st. She don't get those days. It's cuffing season. Cuffing chicks do not get the important days. Towards the end of cuffing season, I'm telling you how I was doing it, and I know many of y'all do it. You either choose February 13th or February 16th. But Valentine's Day, you can't have, boo. This cuffing season, you part-time. You ain't that important in my life. You was in the back of my mind and back of the phone book. I'm not the only one that was doing this. But we're going to tonight's topic are, for those of you that grew up watching karate movies like I did, kung fu flicks, like I did. One of the most famous ones was not just Bruce Lee's Into the Dragon, but one of the most famous karate movies of all time for any of us Kung Fu fans was The Five Deadly Venom. Let's see if we can name them off before I go into the comment section. We had the Toad. We had the Snake was one of the, and all of them had different techniques. One was the Toad technique. One was the Snake technique. The other one was the Scorpion technique. The other one was the Centipede technique. So I got 4 of them. Toad, Scorpion, Centipede. Toad, Scorpion, Centipede, Snake. And I forget the last one. And I don't want to look down in my notes. So, okay, let's see. The Lizard. That's what I forgot. The Lizard. The Lizard. So 5 Deadly Venom. Yeah, I know that one. The 5 Fingers of Death was good, but the five Deadly Venom was like the one that everybody remembered. So coming into 2023, we need to know what are the 5 deadly venom of travel. This is not towards anybody or towards any group. This is about a mindset that you have to be prepared for when you're going to 2023. All right, we're going into 2023. It should not be that many dudes getting drugged and getting their body shipped home in 2023 like it was in 2022. 2022 in Colombia and other countries was a massacre. Travelers got massacred. Yeah, the passport bros came out in full force, and now we're all over TikTok and social media and mainstream media, and people talking about us on news shows and talking about us on live television shows. All that's cool. But if you got brothers dying, what's the point? What is the point if we got brothers dying? So when it comes to 2023, we're going to have to make some things tighter, fellas. The ladies that travel, they ain't going through this. Every time you turn around, it ain't ladies that they finding in hotel rooms never to be seen again. It ain't the ladies that ain't making it home to their kids, it's you fathers. I'm gonna say that one again. It's not the ladies that's coming down to Medellin and barely making it back home to your kids. Some of y'all got older kids. You ain't making it back home. You barely made it back home from Medellin to see your kid, your 27-year-old son, your 31-year-old daughter, your 8-year-old daughter, your 6-year-old son. You barely made it back from Medellin. We can't be doing it like that, brothers. I don't care what nobody else has to say. We cannot afford it in 2023. So we're going to talk about the 5 deadly venoms of travel. So like I said, it's not towards anybody. I didn't read an article on somebody's life and then all of a sudden just projecting their life on the camera. No, it's not about that. It's about us having fun as passport men and blue book gentlemen, but be doing it in a safe way to be able to live to tell the tale, like the pirates would say. But let me go into the comment section right now. But before we go into the comment section, like I always say, Cologne of the week. Some colognes, well, most of my colognes, I purposely do this with my colognes. I get colognes that make sure I don't smell like nobody else in the room. No other dude. Y'all can have y'all go back to old school. Some of y'all still rocking Drakkar. Some of y'all still wearing Sauvage. Some of you dudes still wear. I got a whole full bottle of Creed Aventus sitting up there. I ain't touching that. All y'all smell like Creed. All of us smell the same. I like collecting colognes that I know don't none of y'all smell like. None of you. Soon as I walk in the room, your woman looking like, soon as I walk past, you think she looking at me. She following the scent trail. She ain't even studying me. She wondering what the heck he win. This is one of those colognes where you're traveling. This is L'Homme Adele. And this is their cologne that they just came out with about a year ago. I think it's cologne about a year old. I'm telling you guys, get this one right here. This is the Intense. This is the EDP. Look for that. EDP. Look for that title right there. And then look for the EDP because they have several bottles like this. They got some that has a black frame label. They've got some with a red label. So don't just think you get the same thing that I got. Because you'll sit back and say, I got this cologne and it don't smell nothing like Andre said. That's because you didn't look for EDP. This is the EDP, okay? Laom, I'm telling you, they make some really, really good colognes. And like I always say, what are the four? I always say this. What are the four things that you should always have with you when you're a traveler? Clothes, cash, condoms, cologne. And if you want to put a number 5, common sense. Those are the 5 things that you should bring with you whenever you're traveling. Cash, condoms, cologne, clothes, and common sense. All those things you should have with you. What are the 3 elements of manhood? We could say 4 elements, but we could actually say 3. First element, the element of manhood, when I say that, it means, what does the world judge you by? What does the world judge you by? So whenever I say, we know what the elements of the earth are, right? Water, earth, wind, fire. We know what the 4 elements of the earth are. What are the 4 elements of manhood? I always mention this. First element of manhood, your money. The world judges you no matter who you are, no matter if you like it or not. You are judged by your economic ability. You may not have status, meaning you might have a lot of money stacked up, but you ain't spending it all. Don't nobody know you got it. That's one thing. That's cool. But you still got it. You still had the ability to acquire it. That's what you are judged by. How you acquire and manage yourself economically, you are judged on this planet as a man by that. You might not like it, but that's the era you were born into, an economic world. Number 2, numero dos, element of manhood. We're talking about the elements of manhood. What makes a man a man? High value or just a regular everyday dude? First element is your money. Second element, your energy. What do you do with your energy? What do you put your energy into? What do you focus on? What type of women do you focus on? What type of cars do you focus on? What type of homes? What type of neighborhoods do you focus on? What type of reading or lack of reading do you focus on? What do you focus on? Gossip? Can you tell me everything about every basketball player, football player, everything that ever happened to everybody else, but you never focus on you? What do you put your energy into? Are you a person that goes to the gym? Do you do yoga? Are you a reader? Are you a prayer? Are you a meditator? This is part of the elements of manhood. A man is judged by what you put your energy into, what you focus on. Everybody on this planet is going to judge you. They judge me by my color. Not just that. They judge you by what you put your energy into, as well as I said, number 1, your economic status. What's number 3? Time. A man, a real man, not these young boys. They're not judged by time yet because they don't understand it yet. A man is judged by what you do with your time. A real man knows I'm only on this planet one time. I'm not going to pretend like I got 2 or 3 lives. I'm not a cat. I don't have 9 lives. I got one of these things at a time, and I'm going to do something with it. I'm not about to throw it away. I'm not about to F it up. One of the elements of being a real man, how the world judges you, what are you doing with your time? There is no, if somebody else can create something with the same 24 hours that you ruin something, that's on you. That's how you use your time. Are you using your time productively or destructively? Are you using your time wisely or foolishly? Are you throwing away your time? Are you wasting your time? Or are you using your time to create something over time? A man is judged by how you use your time, brother. No matter how you feel about what I say, what I think, when you walk out that door, somebody's going to judge you by what you do with your finances. Do you even have finances? A. B, what do you put your energy into? C, what you put your time into. And D, status or networking, or we could call it, well, we could say some people call it power or position. Some people call it class or level. What level of life are you on? No matter where we go in this world, whether you want to accept it or not, you can be in a small tribe of Africa, and y'all ain't wearing nothing but just historic. I mean, you ain't wearing nothing. You ain't wearing no shirts. Y'all up in the y'all in the, you could be in right down the street in an Amazon jungle and be one of the indigenous people, and they still have levels of how men are judged. This is a chief. This is the chief's council. These are the warriors. These are the everyday guys. No matter where you go in the world, you can take all your suits off and all that, and you can take all your colognes off and all your gold chains and your rings off, and you can walk right in the jungles, or you can go right to Africa, or you can go right to Asia, or you can take your butt right in the woods of Europe and join one of those groups. And the first thing they're gonna wonder is, what do you do with your time? What do you do with your energy? What do you do with what brings you stability? In our world is finances, but what brings you stability? And what do you do with position or power or the levels of life that you plan on being? What do you do with that? Those are all the elements of manhood. Those are the 4 elements of being a man. You are judged every single day on what you're going to do with your time, what you're going to do with your energy, what you're going to do with positioning or your power, and what you're going to do with finances. Until you in 2023 get those together, that passport life, dude's going to keep getting drugged. Dude's going to keep getting robbed no matter where you go. You think they robbing in Colombia only? I got partners that can tell you that they done got pickpockets several times in Thailand. They don't steal in Thailand. Let me repeat myself. I got partners that's been going to Thailand for almost 10, 15, 20 years. And they will tell, I got a partner that told one partner, you might not want to do that with your wallet, bro. You might not want to do that. You can't, brothers talking to a brother, like I always say, you can't tell black men. He's in Thailand. They do remember y'all guys know the water gun celebration they have in Thailand? Everybody just spraying water all over, throwing water all over everybody, just having fun. This was during this event. And the brother that's the veteran of Thailand is telling his brother, here's what you need to do with your wallet, or take your backpack, turn it around. It wasn't even 10 minutes later. Brother decided to turn his backpack around. Wallet gone, cell phone gone. Less than 10 minutes. Don't tell me Thailand is a perfect land. There is no perfect land. So while y'all sitting back thinking that I'm getting away from crime when I go to Thailand, they just a little bit more slick and more sneaky with theirs. But as long as y'all coming to Colombia, you got to watch yourself. You got to protect what you do with your time, your energy, your money, and your status or your power. You got to protect your 4 elements, brothers. You can't run around in 2023 like y'all did in 2022. Or 2023 gonna be worse and more deaths and closer people that you know about than 2022. If y'all thought 2022 was bad because every other week DC Rob was saying, and Razor Ray was saying, dude got robbed in Colombia, dude got drugged in Colombia. Every other week. So we got to get ourselves on track. But before we go any further, first of all, shout out to the brother that brought me the big bottle of Crown Apple, a big one, right? And I haven't had a chance to have Crown Apple. I've been gone. So this will be my first sip of some Crown Apple ever. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, yeah. We found a friend, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially found a friend. All right, let's get to the comment section, guys. Remember, our topic tonight are the 5 deadly venom of travel. We're going to talk about 5 things. I won't keep you guys too long. I know it's a work night. All right. Devin says, let's go. Shout out to my man. He was the first one here. Stefano's in the building. Buenos tardes. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, I'm back, brother. I am back. Woo. Remember, for a couple weeks, I was feeling under the weather and everything. Charles Jones. Charles in the building. Shout out to Charles. What's up, everyone? Short night. Short night for me. Tired as hell. That's how Andrea's feeling tonight. That's why she's not on. She's had a long week, so she's feeling a lot better. Getting her some rest. Drink in hand. Yeah, we got the Sonic Grape Lemonade slush in the. I know exactly what you're talking about too. Yeah. All right. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys. Okay, see, I'm dipping in conversations now. Chopper Pie in the building, as well as Will is in the building. Shout out to you, gentlemen. I'll let Andrea know that you said hello, Will. Also, guys, we got the Cash app available. We're still waiting for the results of they already sent me the form to reapply for YouTube to get us out of YouTube jail. So we're good with that. So we'll just wait to hear back from them in a couple of days. But until we do, make sure you guys send us the Cash apps. Our goal is to donate to the Children's Hospital for which is actually the Children's Cancer Foundation here in Cali, Colombia. We are going to donate $500 that we've already got put to the side. We are hoping that you guys can match our $500. We're going to be giving it away at the beginning of next month and the first week of the month, bringing the year in right. All of us being blessed. You know, you give blessings, you get blessings back. And right now from you guys, we have $348. So far we got $348. So we appreciate that from you guys. So if you guys want to donate to the Cash App, I'm going to make sure I give you guys the Cash App shout outs too. Make sure I do that. Let me have that set up right now, because I know me. And I'll be so focused on conversing with you guys that I forget to get a Cash App shout outs. So, all right, there we go. So we appreciate that. Every dollar that you guys give, I don't care if it's $1 that you donate. I don't care if it's $5. I don't care if it's $10. It could be $100. But at the end of the day, it's all for this month is all going to, even if we go over the 500. This will be this will be the last one for the year, last live stream of the year. So we try to get as much as possible close to the goal of $500. Like I said, we're going to match that 500. So we're going to be donating live on the channel. So it's going to be a live on the channel donation. Yes. The coast is clear after Valentine's Day until Thanksgiving. That's right. Cuff'em season ends right after or right before Valentine's Day. Get those arguments ready, because I used to start an argument to just get out of. Girl, I'm done with you. I want a chicken. I'm a vegetarian, so okay. Kitty says, "What it do, Slim Dre? How y'all? Our Christmas was pretty good, pretty good. Your boy got some new colognes. You know, I got this one for Christmas. I got that one. I've got the. Let's see what else your boy got. Oh yeah, I got the gentleman right there. Yeah, got to get that Da Vinci. And I got the Spice Bomb. I wanted to get the Spice Bomb Extreme, but they didn't have it. So Andre got me the Spice Bomb Infrared. So I got those. And these are pretty good. All these are pretty good. This one right here. This is a grown man cologne. It's not an old man, but this is a man's. This ain't, if you in your 20s, early 30s, don't buy this. You too young for this. This is a grown ass. This is a man that's been voting for about good 20 years. This is a dude that's about to retire from the military cologne. This is a dude right here. He just got a promotion on his job for the 3rd time cologne. This is a dude that actually came up on crypto before crypto went down. This is what this cologne is. This is a grown man's cologne. Ain't nothing little boy about this cologne. This one too. This was just this cologne right here is for grown man that got a sexy woman. That's what this is. This is when you got you a fine woman on your arm, no matter how old you are. But if you mature, you go on a nice date night. Let's put it like that. You go on a nice date night and you got a sexy sex. I ain't talk about dudes. I follow y'all on Instagram. I follow y'all on Facebook, and I see y'all on YouTube and TikTok. Can I be honest? Because I always got to be the bearer of bad news anyway, right? But I want to know if I'm correct. Fellas, is it just me? Or is it like 80% of the women that these dudes be posting that they be trying to flex with? It's just females just fuckable. But you wouldn't take her to a fundraiser or nothing. You wouldn't take her to a 5-star restaurant or nothing. You wouldn't take her to you wouldn't see her stepping out of a Porsche, a Lamborghini or nothing. You can take her to an event where it's like the mayor and governor. You can half these dudes be flexing with chicks, and I'd be like, is this what you these chicks be and they be beautiful, but they be smashable beautiful. There's nothing about them that says ladylikeness, from the way they dress, the way they carry themselves. Cool. Every man like a woman that can twerk. We ain't stupid, right? Every man like a woman we can smash. We ain't dumb. But many of us grown men, we like a woman that we could present to around other grown men and their grown wives or grown girlfriends too. And I'm easily to say 80 to 90% of the females that you dudes be posting on TikTok, or you guys be seeing posted on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I would not introduce Andre. I would not dare go on a dinner with 90% of the dudes' girlfriends that I see that you guys be presenting on these social medias. Y'all know I'm funny style, and I ain't that funny style. You know, I'm from the hood too, but ain't nothing ladylike, ain't nothing ultra feminine. They're feminine, but there's nothing that says I can see her. Yeah, I can see them. Geez, I love her energy. That's a woman right there. Y'all be bringing Maria from the block, Jenny from the block, all from the top of the hill and the barrios coming down. Zone 1 females be like, she fine, she fuckable, but she ain't nobody that I would say I would want Andre to sit next to and they chop it up, and while me and you over here chopping it up as dudes. In 2023, can I get some more dudes to start dating some ladies in these communities? That's all I'm saying. We like to double date, but it ain't too many of y'all double date worthy. Y'all girls, y'all choosing some trash, man. No offense. I love you, brothers. But I say this to share this with other brothers. Let other dudes know, man, you got to, 2023, stop posting your trashy chicks. Have you guys ever seen me post a trashy chick? Now, y'all know I got stories. Y'all know I've been coming to Colombia long before I met Andrea. I was coming to Cali before I met Andrea. Y'all know I got some trashy chicks too. How many times have y'all ever seen me post one? Ever? Ask Ace, has he ever seen a picture with me showing him? And that's my right-hand dude. C's, Kings and Dreams, Flyboy Way, Jason. Ask any of them, have they ever seen me post a raggedy everyday chick that was just so happened to be fine? They ain't got no evidence on me. I could run for president like Obama. Them dudes ain't got no evidence on me. You know why? Because I don't post no trashy chicks. Oh, I smash them. I'm like y'all. I'm just like y'all, bro. I smash a trashy chick back in my single day. But ain't no way in hell you gonna see me. Man, y'all be posting and be so proud. Look at what I got. Look at what I got. Look at she kiss you on the cheek. I'm like, y'all crazy. Ugh. So she kissed you on the cheek with them dick and lips. Is that what you doing? Damn, that's what we doing now, huh? We letting pros kiss us on the cheeks, huh, with them lips that's been on 5 dudes before she came across you tonight. Okay, so you and Cartagena, you don't think we know, huh? Okay, all right. You met her in Parque Yeris, but we supposed to pretend like she noble. We supposed to pretend like you got somebody of nobility on your arm. Come on, man. Stop it. Shout out to Will. Shout out to the homie in the building. Shout out to XL Pro in the building. Island Boy Chisel. Me and Chiz went to hang out yesterday. We went to the down here in Cali. They got the salsa festival. And one of the days they had the car show. So me and Chiz went and hung out yesterday in the building, just chilling. All right. Chiz be everywhere. So everywhere. So yeah. You see, you don't even know DJ Chisel is in that country. You just all of a sudden see 3 Asian dudes and 1 big tall brother from out of nowhere. You say, I recognize the Asian dudes. Where did tall brother come from? That's Chisel. Everywhere. And everybody's in the behind the scenes of everybody's video is Chisel. He's like, where's Waldo? He's always there. All right. Tondo says, what's good? Dre in the building. Andre. He said, I got Ron Vejo de. Oh, see, you got me pronouncing something I haven't even drank before. In cup in hand. I ain't mad at you though. All right. Do not wear flashy jewelry. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. We're going to get started with this right now. Once I get done with the shout outs, do not have 2 women in your Airbnb. The common sense continues. That's make. Guys, we've said it before. We'll say it again. This video will save someone's life. Absolutely. Shout out to Chapa Pa. I'm going to be on his channel. Mañana, tomorrow, we're going to be on his channel. So we're going to make sure that you guys subscribe because we're going to be hanging out with my man. Hey, guys, listen. I'm a dude too. Okay. You know, I was the dude with the fantasies of give me a 12-some. You're like, I don't want a threesome, I want a 12-some. Me and we greedy when it comes to sex. I'm with you, bro. But we can't be stupid when it comes to sex. That's the difference. We can be greedy, but we can't be stupid. And if you come into a country and they telling you at the front door, most Colombian women, they ain't into those threesomes like that. Few party girls, yeah, pay for play, they getting paid. But regular women, no. So if you come to Colombia and more than one woman is saying to you, can I bring a friend? Dude, hell no. No, I know you there for 5 days, and I know you trying to get your little fantasy on. I'm in Colombia. I'm about to have me sex with an Afro-Colombian and her girl that look half Asian. Oh my God, I'm gonna get footage and photos, and all you gonna get is embarrassed because you're gonna lose your dignity, cell phone, passport, money, credit cards. You are being set up anytime in Colombia. I know, but on YouTube, if you don't stop in 2023 following what them brothers on YouTube and Instagram are doing and what you seeing on Facebook photos, I be seeing y'all a dude to sit up there, go pay for 2 females, post the photos and videos in the club on Facebook, and I look in the comments and y'all be like, oh, he should be president. He should be king. I say he should watch out. Now, I'm not the bearer of bad news. I want people to have a good time like I have. But what I'm saying is, if you're in a country and they tell you in advance, listen, you might want to watch yourself. Dudes are getting got out here. And one of the easiest ways dudes are getting got is bringing 2 women back to your Airbnb. You might want to listen in 2023. That's the number 1 deadly venom. I'm glad that you brought that up, Will. Number 1 deadly venom is misinformation. That is deadly here in Colombia. That's deadly in South America in general. Misinformation will get you guys found somewhere. Misinformation has gotten so many dudes' bodies shipped back from Medellin, bodies shipped back from Brazil, bodies shipped back from other parts of the world. Misinformation. You so busy looking at what another dude is doing, you think that you can replicate it and you can't. Or you think that you could do it better. I'm telling you, dudes, in 2023, stop being misinformed. If you got to do consultations, I'll give you a perfect example. We're going to Portugal, and we're going throughout Europe, as you guys know, in a few months. Guess who's scheduling a consultation? See, I don't just give consultations. I ain't stupid. I get consultations. I know I'm going to a part of the world that I'm not 100% familiar with. So I'm going to get consultations from people that live over there, not been over there, live over there. So they could tell me how to maneuver and take Andre here, but don't take Andre there. Go here, but don't go to that neighborhood. I'm spending money on consultations. I ain't crazy. I don't know about you, but I ain't gonna be running around countries pretending like I know something because I saw a couple YouTubers. Or I saw my boy on Facebook and he only gave me information on how to get to the clubs, but he never gave me information on how to get to the grocery stores or how to get to a hospital or how to get to this or how to get to that, how to get through the you're in Europe, Andre. How do you get to the trains areas? Where are the trains like the planes or the outskirts of the city? I found out that in Europe, the trains are in the middle of downtown. I'm thinking the trains on the outskirts. Why? Because the United States, everything else is on the outskirts. In South America, airports and airplanes on the outskirts. So I thought that's how trains were. You see what I'm saying? Misinformation can have you going the wrong way or the wrong route. So it is with your money, so it is with your time, so it is with your energy. Misinformation will have you blowing all of that. You guys are misinformed. First sign of being misinformed, you think that you can come to Colombia and fulfill all your fantasies. You got Colombia up. I sit back and I watch. See, this is the benefit that I get. And I'm about to go to the comment section. Since I'm already married, I get to sit back and watch the show because I'm not participating. How many of y'all like sports? I know I do. Football, baseball, basketball, World Cup, no matter what it is. You ever watch a football game and you see a play, you like, they're about to do a quarterback sneak and it's going to blow up in their face. I know the coach is not about to call a quarterback sneak. I just know he ain't about to do that. They are 5 yards away. I know he ain't. What does the coach do? He calls a quarterback. You saw those linebackers creeping up. Why? Because you're not in the middle of the game. You're not coaching. You're just a fan, either in the stadium or watching on television. So you can see things a lot of times that maybe the coaches or even those in the high booth may not notice. That's how it is with me. Since I'm not part of the game anymore in Medellin and Colombia or and the dating mess, I get to sit back and watch the sport of what you guys are in the middle of. I'm not saying this in a bad way or I'm better than way. I'm not saying it like that. Don't take it like that. But I get a chance to see stuff from a bird's eye view that you don't notice because you're in the middle of it. You're in the middle of going to the club every time you come to a city. You're in the middle of the woman hunt. You're in the middle of spending your money the way that you do. You're in the middle of you only got a couple days to be in this city. You're going to the next city. You're in the middle of that. I get to sit back with a drink in my hand and watch the show unfold. And so when I sit back and I see and I say what I say, I don't say it to put anybody down. Remember, my goal with this channel is always safety and have you guys find real love or fall in love with the countries that, or fall in love with the borders that you cross. Fall in love with the locations. But at the end of the day, I can see stuff that you can't see. And I'm telling you, misinformation has gotten dudes in 2022 killed. There's some dude that watched the YouTube video or watched the TikTok video or watched something that was posted on Facebook, got his passport, celebrated, went to Medellin, went to Parque Aries, got him 2 pros, and ain't make it home because he was misinformed. We cannot let the first deadly venom get to us in 2023 like it did in 2022. A lot of dudes are dead and gone. They ain't coming back. And some of you dudes, if you do not listen to real information and stop thinking with your lower head, like my more science brothers say, or like my Nation of Islam brothers say, stop thinking with your lower energy or your lower man and start thinking with your higher man. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna make it through 2023. I'm gonna say this again. You ain't gonna make it through 2023 if you keep walking in misinformation, trying to live a fantasy, trying to bring. I'm gonna do that in Medellin. I'm telling you, these dudes getting y'all set up, and they don't even know it. They ain't setting you up on purpose, but they don't even know it. Once again, shout out to Chopper Pa. My brother right here says, he said, clicked on this joint for the title. What's up, Dre? What's up? First form of information or first deadly venom is, yeah, this African leather. What you know about that African leather, man? Let me grab that for you real quick. And this bottle cost me about $300 for real. I went in the store. It is a beast, though. Goodness gracious. I shouldn't even open this. Man. It's got that pepper note that Savage has. So some of you guys that like that opening that Savage has of that pepper that women love is in here. But it's got a leather undertone too, but it's not a strong leather. That's the funny part. It's called African leather, but it's not a leathery tobacco like suit type of smell. But this is one of those. Anybody knows about African leather? If you just go to a store and you see it, just smell it. And you will say you have never smelled a cologne that smelled like this, ever. There's nothing that smells like this. There's nothing on the market that comes close to the scent of African leather. It is completely outside the box. It really is. It's been out maybe like a year or two. God dang, that's good. And I walked in Bogota, the most expensive mall that they had was the most expensive mall in, Andre said, the most expensive mall in Colombia. We just had to be in Bogota on our way to Cuba. Brothers, I walked past that store 3 times. I walked in, I saw it. I was like, what's that? And so I smelled it. I was like, whoa. And the lady said, that's $300. I was like, not 300,000 pesos, $300 US. Damn. For cologne? I got a couple of 150s and 200s up there. 300? I went back about an hour later because we just happened to be there after we ate. I said, let me go back to smell that cologne. I was like, oh my God. It was my birthday weekend. I was like, oh, brother, $300. That's you only live once. I was like, I gotta have it. Some stuff you be like, I work hard, let me spoil myself. It's my birthday. And I ain't paying for play. So since I ain't spending no money on pay for play, doing all that, and I'm married, let me go ahead and splurge. And so that's how I got the African leather, man. And it is, I swear, it is not inside of anybody's box. It is, once you smell it, like I said, it opens up with that same peppery, almost make you want to sneeze, that Savage does. When you originally first smell Savage, when it first came out, you're like, what is that? And that peppery note that was there, that's what this has. It has a leather undertone, but it's undertone. Everything else, all the you smell a little bit more. It's not even oud. I don't know what it is, because I did look at the notes. I got to look up the notes for this one. But I'm telling you, that's one thing I can tell you about African leather. It is nothing like any of my colognes. It blows Creta Ventus because everybody's worn it. I got 3-4 sets of creeds up there. I got Silver Mountain. I've got Iris Tweed. I've got, let's see what other Aventus I've got. Creeds up. I got the Aventus. Oh, I've got the Creed Viking. Got the Viking. I don't know if that's too shiny. And I've got the original Santel from Creed. So I've got those three. So yeah, got those. But yeah, let me turn that bottle around. We could talk about colognes all night. That's enough of that. Enough of that. John is in the building. He said Middle East colognes for a while set you apart from other men. Yes. Yes, our man. Man, listen. This cologne right here. I showcased it the other day. I just got it from. God, that smells good. I just got it from Santa Marta. Let me move John's comment. And it is rose oud. And I have a couple of rose ouds back there, but this is probably easily by far my favorite rose oud. And he's right. Those Middle Eastern smells make you feel like you got you smell way more richer than you are. Even if you're rich, you smell richer. That's what I'm saying. That's why I like them. And plus, it just has a scent about it. You have the rose undertone, actual rose, but then you still have that oud that stands out. And I did a study on oud. It's such a rare tree, rare plant. Oud is expensive. Just a bark. A bark of real oud can cost up to $20,000 in the Middle East. That they burn and the scent of real oud that you find in colognes, $20,000 for a bark, just a bark broken from the tree and dried. So that's how I'm telling you, boy. Whew, that's a beast too. That's a beast. And it's from Montaigne Martin. That's the name of the and that's Rose Oud. And I never heard of the brand before. I was over there getting some Latafa colognes, and I smelled this. I was like, man, I told him basically, let me get both bottles. I was about, you can keep it, because I actually went in the store to buy this one, this Latafa right here, right? I went in to buy this Latafa, and right over it on the top shelf was this one. I was like, what smell that? I smelled this. I told them to put this one back. And then I looked, I was like, nah, let me get them both. And so that's when I got them both. And they're not expensive ones either. They're not really expensive. I mean, they're like $60 each. So that's not too bad. Back to the topic. You guys aren't going to get me set up. Oh. All right. One more C credit card. Yeah. Shout out to C's in the building. I thought y'all was supposed to be hanging out, man. Shout out to C's. We had a good time last night with C's and Ace, having dinner with the ladies. Had a good time. Oh, Kenny says, I went past them without some of the Scopamine 2023. Yeah. I mean, come on, guys. We got to do better in 2023. Good times. Grego says, finally able to catch a life again. What's good? What's good, fam? Hope you guys had a wonderful holidays, man. I hope everybody's doing fine with the families and everything. And I hope everything is good, man. He says, salute to the coach. Shout out to the chat. All right. Official GS in the building representing. All right, let me scroll down to some. Yes, common sense, man. That's the fifth element or the fifth thing that you should pack. Some people forget to pack that common sense. They'll pack the cologne, the clothes, the cash, and the condoms. But when it comes to that common sense, they leave that common sense right in customs. I don't think I need that common sense. You can leave it right here in the U.S. and go to another country and act a dang fool. Why do they judge a man's energy? The reason why the world judge your energy, because that's what you're gonna put. Energy is judged by what you're gonna put your how can I word it? I want to say it by an example. The world judges what you're going to put effort, drive, desire, passion, focus into. All those for a man is up under the umbrella of energy. What you're going to put your focus, your drive into. One of the reasons why we respect Jordan, he was focused, he had drive, he had passion. Kobe, same thing. We respected these men because of what they put their energy into. Great writers who sat back, they got the movie coming out on the guy that wrote the story, The Godfather. He had been an author, doing good, doing bad. He had an up and down career. Bills are due. And so he sat down and they had been pressing him to write the story of his childhood growing up among gangsters. And he said, I want to put that out of my mind. I don't want to talk about that. I want to write about other things. And they said, we'll pay you handsomely. He's like, I don't want this. And his wife said, babe, we got bills due. I love you, but write the book. And so he sat down and wrote the book of what was going on that he saw in his childhood. And the book was called The Godfather. And we all know what happened after that. My point is, he decided to put his energy, his focus, his passion, his desires, his drive into one thing. And the world judges you as a man. What do you focus on? What do you have a drive for? Whether it be fatherhood, whether it be your business, whether it be education, whether it be get your job and getting a promotion, whether it be making more money. Your energy, your passion is what you're dictated by. A woman doesn't want a man. What do women say? I love a man with what? Ambition. Ambition is nothing but saying, I love a man that knows where to put his energy, where to put his focus, where to put his drive. Women love a man with ambition. If you have no energy, if you have no drive about nothing, you're just floating through life. Well, tomorrow is just tomorrow. And you don't have a reason for waking up tomorrow other than your 9 to 5, and you aren't creating something, whether it be in the gym, you're putting energy, whether it be a healthy diet, you're putting energy, whether it be writing the next, the black version of The Godfather, whatever it is, what is it that you're putting energy into? That's what the world respects and expects from you as a man. You are judged by what you put your energy into or what you don't. A woman will leave you even if you got the best sex. She will leave you because you ain't putting no energy in nothing else. We all know, we've all seen women that was getting their back broke in by Pookie and Ray Ray. But most of them didn't marry Pookie and Ray Ray. They just smashed Pookie and Ray Ray. They had babies by Pookies and Ray Rays. But they didn't respect Pookie and Ray Ray. Why? Pookie and Ray Ray never put energy into anything. No ambition, no drive, no focus. So always remember that. That's one of your elements. When you walk out that door from your home, always expect the world is going to judge you by what the you're going to do with your energy. What are you going to do with your finances or your tools? What are you going to do with your time? You are judged from the moment you step out of that bed to the moment you get back in it. What the did you do with your time? This dude over here went to the gym and lost 80 pounds. What did your ass do? This dude over here, he got a passport and started traveling. What did your lazy ass do? You are judged by what you do with your time. Don't think that people aren't watching. One of the number one reasons why women decide to leave a man, it ain't even the cheating part. Because women don't leave ambitious men that easy, do they? They don't leave men that's going after goals and doing something wise with their times as easy as they leave just a regular everyday dude. If you ain't doing nothing with your life, to where if you got caught cheating, you think she ain't going no damn way. She mad, but she ain't going nowhere. You know why? Because you on a level where your ambition, your time, your energy, and your status or level of life is to a point where she'll have to think about this real hard before she decides to let you get into the hands of another woman. So always remember that, guys. Those are the 4 elements of manhood. You're judged by all 4 of those. You let one slip, it'll be noticed by the rest of the world. Not just by women, not just by men. Society as a whole judges you as this. No matter where you go. Like I said, you could be in a small tribe somewhere in Asia. There's always hierarchies, even in small tribes. Everybody's not the chief. Everybody's not the queen. Some people are guardians and warriors, and they love being those warriors. Some people are the counsel for the king, and they love being in the political position. And there's only going to be one person that's the king. And then everybody else, maybe the farmers or the businessmen or whatever it is in that little small village community. But even in that situation, there's still hierarchy of what you did with your time, your energy, your position or power, and what you do with your finances or your tools. All right. Salute, keep coming with the heat. Yeah. And don't think I knew all this in the beginning, guys. It took me a long time of studying and prayer and fasting and reading a lot of books and getting a lot of counseling and getting therapy and all. It took a long time for me to discover what the 4 elements and notice from other teachers throughout history what the 4 elements of manhood. I know what the 4 elements of the earth is. I know what's important to societies, but as a man, when I wake up in the morning, what am I judged by? And you can say, I don't care what people think about me. You're still being judged. Well, it's my life. I live in my way. You're still being judged. Well, I'm not famous. You're still being judged. Well, it's just me by myself. Whatever. You're still being judged because you judge you and you're hard on you. If you got any sense, you're going to be the hardest person on yourself. I'm my hardest critic. I don't leave Andre alone with Andre because I'm going to tell all my secrets to me. I don't let me get away with nothing. Nothing. I don't let. See, some of y'all can sit back and convince yourself, make yourself feel all good and happy and make yourself feel like you're a multi-billionaire. Not me. I be on Andre's. I don't care how much I accomplished, how much I've acquired, how much I've done. I'm on my, like, today is day 1. Like I just got to Cali 4 hours ago. What's up, Dre? You got some business to take care of. That's how I be on mine. Some of y'all can sit back and be like, I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. I've worked for 40 years. I'm good now. That's you. I ain't built like that. I'm gonna ride this thing called life till the mother wheels fall off. I'm gonna be the multimillionaire still grinding like he flat broke. Not because I'm greedy, but because I use my energy on a daily basis. My energy, my time, my tools or my finances, and my status or position wisely every day. Every single day I'm on my ass. Believe that. 313 in the building. Detroit boys at it again. We're at it again. Woo! For all you dudes that are and ladies that are trapped in that snow, I remember those years. I'm from 313 and from Cleveland, the 216. I remember those years. Indianapolis, the 317. Shout out to Indy, Fort Wayne, 219. I'm telling you, man, I remember Chi-Town in the building. I remember the Hawk coming down in the Chi. I remember those years. Man, goodness gracious. All you guys that are trapped in the cold, y'all gonna get a lot of phone calls. What you doing, big head? Y'all get a lot of text messages from a lot of horny chicks. That's all I thought about when I saw that snow. I said, boy, them brothers gonna be in the States smashing chicks. I know I'm supposed to be on monk mode, but it's wintertime. Okay, let me. Oh yeah, that Burberry is nice too. Yeah, it is. That indigo, yep. Tampa in the building, the only place and it's getting a little chilly in Tampa. I'm hearing that in areas of Florida and in Georgia that it's starting to show a little snow case. Ombre Letter by Tom Ford, that's a real good one too. That's a real good one. That's a good call. Good call. He said, God damn it. Now the cranky the fly to Colombia. Bama. He said Bama be cranky, ganky. Okay, I'm lost on that one, Kenny. JVC in the building representing. Yeah, the Motel 6 type. They do, man. I be looking at these dudes like one of these things do not belong here. One of these things are not like the same. He said, fellas, make sure all your dick control and discipline and stay disciplined, Slim. He's absolutely correct. 2023, you gotta have some dick discipline. You really do. You can't fuck everything, dude. A real man, he ain't fucking everything. When you're in your 20s, you don't care. You dudes that's in your 20s, got you. Early 30s, if you over 35, just because you can don't you realize don't mean I gotta. You ain't gotta get every piece of coochie that come your way and be like, you want to vote? You know how much coochie I took long before meeting. Dude, it be because you be so the older you get, the more you wiser with your energy, your time, your power or status. You yeah, and your economics. And you're more or less like, I'd be looking at a female like, I could be with you, or I could be, I told myself I'm going to the gym every week for a month. I'll smash you tomorrow. You gotta have some, dude. It will be more dudes alive in Medellin if they only had dick discipline. Am I lying? Lack of dick discipline and got a lot of dudes robbed. It wasn't the women. Please get that. She was a thief. She was part of a bandit gang, and the gang of guys trained her to rob guys. No, she robbed dudes that don't have dick discipline. Let me sip my drink while you sip on that one. Them are the only dudes that ever get robbed. I have yet to see the dude get robbed that had dick discipline. He got robbed. Dick discipline in Colombia, you ain't gotta run it. Dudes with dick discipline, they ain't running to no pros. They dating regular. Well, I know a dude that got robbed by a regular girl. Tell me about the regular girl. And I tell you that she wasn't regular. Because regular everyday Colombian women, that like the women that was at the salsa festival, all those, even Andrea said when we went the other day, Andrea said the beautiful women came out. Now I already know this because I got my camera. I'm taking photos and I'm doing videos for the I got the videos for you guys. Don't worry. Even Andre said the beautiful ones are out. I'm like, yeah, they out here today. Even I know that there are all these women that have money and doing their thing, and they're just gorgeous, everyday women. They ain't never drugged nobody. So that's why I ask, when you guys say, well, I know a dude that got drugged by a regular girl. She wasn't a regular girl, bro. Because I know what regular girls down here do. They're the ones that's getting up at 6:30 in the morning, riding their motorcycle, their scooter to their job or to college, no matter what age or stage of life they're in. I'm telling you, I was just telling Chisel yesterday. I said, boy, they got some fine chicks here. Oh, that's over the age of 40. Goodness gracious. If you a dude that, if you like in your 50s and 60s, Colombia, boy, they will not let you down, because these bodies on some of these older women, I'm not talking about surgery. I'm talking about just genetics. I'm looking at these women. I'm like, I know this woman got to be all like 55, 45. Goodness gracious, she fine. And I'm talking about just all through. But you dudes that don't have no dick discipline, y'all want to fuck everything. I'm only going to be here 5 days. I got to fuck everything I see. That's why you get got. They don't never aim their goals towards dudes like me that got dick discipline, that go to Medellin. Remember, my hotel room was right in the middle of Parque Yeras. In the middle, not across the street, not down. I'm, like I said, the female I was with that I had met, she said, Andre, she said, I don't know how you handle this music. That's how much in the heart of Parque Yeras I was. I didn't realize that I got a hotel right in the heart. Don't get it twisted. Like, I just knew I was doing it. I didn't know I was doing that. so, because when I pulled up, it was daytime. So I was like, let me get this hotel. And so, but at the end of the day, guys, I'm telling you, man, he's absolutely correct. You got to have some dick discipline in 2023. Everything that you see, you can't fuck. And everything that you want to fuck, and everything that want to fuck you cannot sleep with. Not in 2023. It's a different world. It's a different Colombia. It's a different South America. Why I go to Brazil? You have heard that they starting to do some little things, to do some strange things for a piece of change in Brazil to dudes too. I'm telling you, it's just economically times are tight around the world. So everybody trying to hustle or scam everybody. I hate to say it, you want the world to be rainbows and lollipops and butterflies. I'm calling BS. No matter what country. Well, I'm going to go to Thailand. I already told you they're doing pickpockets in Thailand. So I'm telling you now, don't think that you're going to go to a part of the world where it's going to be all Shangri-La. There's no perfect place in the world. Some places are better than others, but it is what it is. Let me go to the next comment. Finish out the comments, and then I'm going to go to number 2 of the 5 deadly venom. First one was misinformation. Number 2 is drama. 5 deadly venoms. Number 2 is drama. What up, fam? Wildcat is in the building. Dre, always keep it real. I got a former chick you will never see me even in a picture with. Absolutely correct. I got picked. Man. I had females when I came down here. They were some of the nastiest, wildest. Like, oh my God, girl, you nasty. You will never see a photo of her. You'll never see a photo of none of the ones. None of them. No. And no, I wasn't doubling up. No. You will never see footage of what Andre. And y'all dudes be putting footage out there, the wildest, nastiest heifers. Y'all be so proud. I be laughing. Y'all be so proud. Bless your heart. Lord bless their heart. They kiss on the cheek. Like, because in the States, you don't get that kiss on the cheek on a regular basis. So you come to Colombia, you get the kiss on the cheek from the 2 ladies. You cheesing, you feeling all good like you doing. You in the club. And then, here we go. Here's the other dude. The young dudes that still don't know how to smile because their teeth tore up, because they come to Colombia and they spend $3,000 on pay for play on 5 trips throughout the year and then got their teeth done one time in Medellin. I'm gonna let that sink in for a few y'all. We're gonna come back to that one. And so you got your drink. While the female looking all delicious and everything. I'm with you guys. Y'all got some gorgeous women. But y'all ain't impressing nobody. You can impress Austin's generation, 23, 24, 25. Anybody under 35, you can impress. Most young dudes don't know that that's not impressive. So to young dudes, y'all, yeah, you got the sexy one. I ain't mad at you, brother. You the king, you the president. Live your best life. I be looking like, man, that's. But then I don't say nothing. You know why? Because when I was in my 20s and early 30s, I was the same way. So who am I to criticize these young brothers to come for other? If I was 25 and I'm in Medellin, I probably would be doing the same thing. So I'm not here to criticize. I just hope that these guys, my point is just be safe while you're doing it. That's what my point is. No matter what age, be safe. So I ain't mad at the young dudes. And even if you're older dude and you're doing it, do your thing, brother. Do your thing. It's your money, it's your time. Oh, y'all didn't go out? Okay. Thanks for letting me know, C's. I wonder what happened. Did y'all go to y'all didn't go to the festival today? No, sir. You won't see them thirsty receipts. For real. Right. I'm like a dude that want to be president someday. I know I can't because the feds, but my point is you ain't gonna see all my receipts. Hell no. Hey Dre, I bet you no, no. You ain't gonna see my receipt. Hell no. Let's learn. Hey, the main. Excellent interview you did with the other brother in regards to learning your journey of coming to South America and beyond, your journey of learning new languages, your journey of learning new dances. This brother is doing it right. You don't see none of the main receipts. He been traveling longer than most of us. And I'm telling you, this man keep his business to his motherfucking self. Y'all ain't gonna know none of his business. None. Not a one. Only time y'all see him with a female, he on a dance floor. That's it. Any other time, he keeping his business to himself because it ain't nobody else's business. Same thing with Ace. Ace don't be plastering females every other video. Even when he was in Ben and Kia and we were all locked down for the pandemic, remember Ace was having females coming over cooking and cleaning. And he was paying them to, hey, thank you very much. Thank you for being on camera. Now you got to go. Yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe to my man's channel. Let's learn Spanish. I'm telling you, he's good. He's very good. Kiss him on the cheeks. Man, they kissed him. They kiss him in the mouth. That's the other thing I be seeing. I be seeing the photos of the video. Y'all be drunk at the club with the little female, and y'all be kissing him in the mouth. I be like, so you just gonna kiss her and she just finished sucking like 5. She said, call her Miss Jackson if she nasty, if you're and you kissed her in the mouth? You kissed both of them in the mouth? In the club? It's like when the young dudes be like, if you go to Brazil and the female don't kiss you in the first 5, dude, I be telling Austin, don't be telling people that. And that's my dog, Austin. No. But when you young, you do stuff like that. Listen, I'm one of them dudes. I ain't forget what the young years was like. I'm up in the club, toe up, acting the fool, hey, partying like everybody else. All of a sudden, Asian chick, Middle Eastern chick, black chick, white chick, they all can get the lips. When you young, you ain't thinking. Then when you get older, you be like, that was kind of nasty, wasn't it, Dre? That was. But the difference between them, I was in the States. Y'all coming over here to Colombia and y'all be kissing chicks in the mouth that be under clock towers. Y'all be kissing on chicks that you know she done sucked 5 dudes today to get that money up before you got off the plane. And you gonna kiss her anyway. See, that's the difference between me being young in the States and y'all being young here. Ugh, y'all some nasty brothers. Come on, man. We know better than that. He said, dude, I used to smash the like the Raptors back in college. Oh, he said only other person ever knew us that I only other, he said only one other person ever knew I smashed. That's right. Don't tell nobody. Take it to the grave. Take it to the grave. Woo. I'm out, everybody, today. I hope everybody today is he said, I'm housed, everyone, today. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year, poor man. 313 in the building. Said, sorry, Dre. They're not gonna listen. Hey, it is not my place to judge if a person listens. The Bible says, one soweth, one waters, God gives the increase. That's all I do. I sow it, somebody else come along and confirm what I kind of said in a few years, and then they catch it. Global Security says, what up, Dre? Good to finally catch you live. All the way live. It's all the way live. Yeah, brother. Is there advertising passport, bro? Is there advertising passport, bro, commercials? I've seen it in the DMV area as of yet, Slump. Are you serious? Is there advertising passport bros commercials? I don't think so. I seen it in. Did you see what? The reason why I say that, it will amaze me that they're even advertising passports. I'll tell you why. I just came across a statistic that you know our other channels about Social Security and retirement and older people in politics and finances, things like that. And so on Mostly Money, I was doing some research and I found out that it's going to be, things are going to be tight for those that are going to file for Social Security, because by 2035, those that are on Social Security now, if they don't do anything about it, will only make 80% of what they're making now. In other words, if a person's right now getting $1,000 per month for Social Security, not talking about the other investments, but just Social Security, by 2033 to 2035, they only get $800, and in some cases $750. Right? You with me? There's a why behind it. There's not enough money coming in to pay for Social Security benefits. Remember, each generation pays Social Security for the next generation. You're not paying Social Security for when you retire. You're paying Social Security for the generation. You're paying for your mom's Social Security, your auntie's Social Security. You're paying for all the other people that's already hit 65, 67, 66, and 70. You're paying for theirs. The next generation is going to pay for yours. That's how Social Security works. We don't pay for our own generation. We pay for the generation ahead of us, right? You with me? Okay, cool. There's not enough babies being born in the United States for the next generation to pay for our Social Security. Dudes ain't sleeping with chicks in the United States like they used to. Only Pookies and Ray Rays are smashing chicks in the United States. So the reason why I said that I'm surprised that they are showing passport bros so much across TikTok, YouTube. They talk about us on mainstream media. When we hit mainstream media, what the? And they talk about all these men from all walks of life, not just black, white, Asian dudes are getting their passports. That means that less people will be around, because it's already an epidemic of not having enough kids in the United States. Y'all think because y'all see kids in the mall, well, must be a lot of kids. Or you see kids doing Halloween. There's a lot of kids in the United States. I'm telling you, there's a decline in Japan. There's a decline in other parts of the world. And there's a decline in the United States. There's not enough people to be born, grow up, get employment, pay for my Social Security. Remember that we pay for the next generations, pay for my Social Security. So by 2035, it's going to be a completely different ball game for even those that are already on Social Security. So I'm surprised that they're even advertising, men, go to other countries, because they actually need us here. I mean, there. They actually need us there in the United States. The last thing that they want are men in masses getting passports. That's the last thing. Women, they fussing and cussing on TikTok. I don't care about what they're talking about. The government is watching. Not in the sense that they're going to take our passports away. Not saying that. But they're watching on the economic decline of taxpayers in the United States, because you guys are leaving. You guys are leaving in masses, and not that many babies are being born. The other thing is there are more people now on Social Security. I know I went off and I'm going to a different topic. There are more people on Social Security than any time before. So that's what's making the pool of money get smaller too. Not enough people being born to take on jobs in the future, and then more people that are older feeding into Social Security. So that pool of money that the Social Security Administration has is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So when they say by the time I retire, or by the time our generation retire, yeah, statistically, it's going to be true. By 2035, if this Congress, the 118th Congress, doesn't do anything about Social Security, what you receive and what people that are already on Social Security receive will be receiving 80% of what people receive today. 80%. And some people only receive $750. Just think about them, they're losing 80% of $750. It's just not enough babies being born. Brothers in the States, like, I get you pregnant. You crazy. Some of you guys that are fathers, you might be the last, not last, but one of the last generation of major fatherhood in the United States. And some of you guys may be thinking about, no, that's not true. I saw 30 babies the other day being born. Okay, keep playing. I kid you not. Keep playing. This is so. Like I said, for the other channel, I have to study all this. That's why I know so much about it. And when Kenny presented that, he's correct. You know, dudes getting passports, and there's not enough babies in the United States. Ooh. Y'all think winter has come, like Kings and Dreams would say, winter is coming. Ugh. Top Dog said, I was in Cali for birthday. Yeah, it was empty. Facts. I know how to speak 100% enough Spanish. I got a woman. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Top Dog. Come on, Top Dog, man. You gonna say Cali, Colombia with a U. Colombia is in South Carolina. And you better be happy Andre didn't see that U. 2 times you spelled it with a U instead of 2 O's. Ugh. Yeah, Colombians do not play that, because they look at it like, what if we spelled your country name or disrespected your country by spelling it wrong? He said it was November, but he spitting real facts. True as truth. He said my second trip, what Andre is saying is real. Be safe. Yes, be safe, brothers. He said, what's the new Constitution price of 2023? What's the new Constitution? Let me know what you mean by that, poor man's. Poor man 313. I said poor man. Cali is not dead. what you were doing was dead. Man, yeah, Cali ain't dead, man. We had too much fun up in here. Ace told me last night. He said, man, he said Cali's one of them cities. If you ain't here, you like, I don't like it. He said, as soon as I come back, he said, I just love this city. I said, yeah, I know. I said, if you ain't never been here, if you don't know nothing about Cali, you just think like, it's Cali. And then when you come, you like, oh man, now I see why Dre here. Peace to the GOAT. Welcome back, Coach. All right. Black Man Design in the building, my boy. I just realized I put that up there. Man, how things are going. Oh, man, be safe on those roads. Hopefully you don't have to drive up north anytime too soon. I know you've been driving through Kansas and that snow and that weather. Man, be safe out there, man. Shout out to all you truck drivers. Bad Bloods, common ground. Why don't black men own banks, restaurants, or grocery stores? Why do they depend on another alpha group to provide? Good question. Good question. If you sit back and you look back throughout history, which you already know the answer to, you just asked that question rhetorically. Just asking some shit to be asking. But I'm going to answer some shit just to be answering, right? You already know historically, if I sat back and when it comes to bank loans, and I told 10 black guys, y'all can't afford this bank loan. And I told one white guy that has worse credit than the black guys, you can get the loan. How's the black guy supposed to open up the bank? If the black guy sells his house in the United States today, gets an appraisal, that house is worth $200,000. Black guy happy. He has a white guy, hey, dude, I need you to do me a favor. I'm going to do another appraisal. I want you to be in here. He has his white friend pretend that it's his house. It's appraised for $550. I mean, $550,000. How is the black man supposed to buy the grocery store if he don't get those same opportunities that the white guy or the Asian guy got? If anything, you should be proud of being a black man because the black man has done something that the white man can never do. Advance without opportunity, and at the same time has done it with a society on his back. White man in the United States he jumping off a cliff. He looking for the first win. Let times get tight for white dude. He looking for the first. Y'all love jumping off of something. Anything that's high enough to jump off of, y'all will jump y'all happy ass off that moment. Brothers and sisters, we was born into a society of hard times. So hats off to every person of color, whether you're a black person, whether you're a light-skinned person, whether you're a person that's of Latin descent, whether you're an Asian dude and times this was tight because of what y'all went through and how people stereotype you. Any culture, if you're from Africa, I don't care where you're from. If you were born or come to the United States and you came into a country where you were automatically born into or walked into a whole society, put their foot on your neck, and you still made it, hats off to you. Because no white dude in the United States can relate to what you've gone through. I don't care the poorest white dude. I like what Chris Rock said in his comedy skit, one of the most famous lines. He said, none of y'all will want to trade places with me as a black man, and I'm rich. Meaning the poorest of the poorest white person would want to trade his position in the United States with a rich, well-off, famous, secure black man. Because you might get slapped up on stage a couple years later just because you're a black man and you still rich and famous. Because it dang sure would have never happened to a white man. So that's how I answered your question. My answer was to give shout outs to all the black men and women that have overcome in a country where you were born with a system on your neck from birth. From birth. why we don't own banks. Get the pressure off our necks and watch what we do with the money and watch what we do with the position. Stop sending us to undereducated schools. Stop giving us bad school books and textbooks and then try to put lies, historical lies in the books. You ain't lying about your people. Stop having us be in a position where you don't elect us in political positions to where we can make changes. Man, please. That's why I'm like D.L. Hughley. I love my white brothers and sisters, but I don't give no sympathy to them. I'm going to say this again. Love my white brothers and sisters because heaven ain't all black people. So I love anybody that I know that their culture got somebody up there in heaven. But I ain't got no sympathy for you if you white. If you're a white crackhead, and if you're a white hillbilly, and if you're a white boy that's, and you live in a culture, in a country, you ain't got no I've got bills you don't understand. No, you don't understand. I would trade your bills for my pressure any day because I got the same bills you got. You ain't got the same pressure I got. So once again, to all you guys that got passports, businesses, you're good fathers, you're a good uncle, you're a good church member, a good at your mosque or your synagogue, if you're a good dude in business, if you're a good person in the military, you're a good ex-police officers, act like y'all always want to act like y'all got some sense after y'all retire. All that. I don't care what you've done. I don't care. Good mothers. Anytime you're a black person born in the United States and you have had to deal from birth with the pressure on your neck and bills, hats off to you. I don't have no sympathy for no white dude. None. I love all of you. I love white dudes just like I love my brothers. Love Asian dudes, Latin dudes. I don't care if you're green, purple, or purple. But I'm telling you now, I ain't got no sympathy for you. You born at the right time in the right country. And if you born in the right country, you could be poor as can be as a white dude in the United States. There are so many benefits for you to advance. If you die poor, I ain't about to sit up here and feel sorry for you. You crazy. You born in the right country at the right time in the universe, and you expect me to feel sorry for you? I'm born in it, and I got it every day. I got to overcome something. And I'm supposed to feel sorry for you, Massa? No, that ain't gonna happen, Massa. I'm sorry. That ain't happening. Not this one. That ain't gonna happen, bro. Sorry, Mr. White Dude. You can be my brother though. We can go bowling, hang out. We can talk junk. Like I said, I got white boy friends, but they all know I don't feel sorry for them. As a human being, I feel sorry for them. Like if something physically would have happened to us, like all of us can, we all fair game for any type of disease or heart issues or brain issues. That's just being human. But as far as society goes, I ain't about to feel sorry for no white dudes. Y'all can keep jumping off stuff. We don't even be black people don't even trip. Be like, oh, look at the white dude. Oh, wow, look at the white. We don't even trip. We just step over your body and keep on going. We do not be feeling sorry for y'all. 9/11 when no brothers and sisters. We're feeling sorry like as Americans. But we weren't sitting back talking about some. Look at the white dudes. We don't know. No, we just don't. We just don't. So if y'all wonder if we do, I'm first brother's gonna tell you we don't. So all that you talking about right here, you can keep those little comments. Yeah. The only thing bad people have accomplished. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So I gotta. So this is one of those situations where I would let the guys vote, but I don't have time for it. So I put the person in timeout. The most gorgeous woman on YouTube. Extremely ladylike. See, now if you guys now Gail is married, mind you. But if you guys walked up to me and Andrea with a Gail on your arm, we could do all the double dates in the world. A lady. Ain't none of y'all introduced me. I won't say that. Only a few of you guys have introduced me to a lady. Y'all have introduced me to many a female that's been on your arm. There are very few ladies. Very few. This is one of them. Shout out to Gail. Make sure you guys subscribe to her channel. All right. Top dog in the minute. So I'm dipping. I'm dipping. Mr. Spacely is back in the building. We're in Cologne overseas. Will women have you chasing you? Will have you women chasing you like old Axe commercials? Yep. Shout out to Mr. Spacely in the building, man. You just made my night, man. I hope everything's great with you. Oh, yeah. Let me get to the cash. Thanks, brother. Anybody that's donated to the Cash App, let me know. Shout out to Ramon in the building. Stuart for $5 super chat. Thanks, Tevin, for the $20. Right now, guys, we're at $373. At least, guys. Come on, guys. At least get us to $400. At least get us to $400 before the end of the year, and we can work on getting the other $100. You know, our goal for you guys to donate. I'm gonna tell you why we do this. And I know I sound something like the pastors in the church. One of the reasons why Andre and I are so blessed in what we do in Colombia, because we give a lot. Y'all, the other reason why y'all see Ace so blessed. Y'all see Ace giving all the time. You give, you receive. I know it sounds like it's in the Bible and scriptures and all that, but I'm serious. When you sow and bless somebody else's life, it will amaze you some doors out of it. Some of y'all got money. You ain't got no peace, and you wish that you could get you some peace. Bless somebody else, and guess what's going to be given to you? Money? Nope. Peace. Why? Because that's what you need. Sometimes you guys don't get it, man. It ain't about a super chat or a cash app. Andre and I have donated in the last 3 years. We've donated at least between goods or between just cash. We've donated at least here in Colombia, at least $10,000 US in the last 3 years. And to some of y'all, it may not mean much, but to Colombians, that's a lot of money. We've made sure people have eaten. And I'm talking about people from organizations all the way to people on the side of the road. Like, I give you a perfect example. Like, I have this coin jar, right? Just a regular coin jar, and it fills up. I had a big one, like a real big one. And it was only in US dollars, it was like $60. That $60 was like what? 300,000-400,000 pesos. I knew what I want to do with it. Me and Andrea were driving. Lady and her daughter on the side of the road. You see it in Colombia all the time. They asking for a few dollars. I just reached over. I already knew what I was going to do with it. After it got filled up, I reached over and gave her the whole thing. I could have split it up, but I wanted this to be a true blessing towards somebody, not just a few coins towards somebody. We've done that several times with several people throughout the city. There was one Venezuelan brother and sister. They were just walking, trying to make it to the border to get to Ecuador. They're walking from Venezuela, made it all the way over here to Colombia, and still this wasn't even a stop. They're on their way to Ecuador. We made sure that they had what they needed to get that bus ride. So when we say we give, we receive too. That's why we so blessed. And so when you guys give, that's why my whole reason for telling that story, that's why we say we could have gave 1,000 ourselves. That's the easy part. We got the money sitting in the bank right now. We could have gave 1,000 ourselves and continue to get blessed. But we were like, you know what? The end of the year, let's let other dudes and ladies come into a new year with blessings coming their way. So y'all get blessed, we get blessed. In 2023, we all talk about blessings. That's why we're like, we don't care if you donate $1 to Cash App. We don't care if you donate $2. We just care about the fact that you get blessed in 2023 because you just blessed somebody in 2022. And I could see if it didn't work in my life, I could be like, someone past is hustling, y'all. But remember, I just said, we gonna donate together live on the channel. So you guys will see the money going right towards the organization. So if you give it, cool. If you don't, we still donate our 500. So that's given. All right. Shout out to you guys. But for you guys that have given donations, oh man, thanks, Derek. Derek has just donated $200 to the cause. I appreciate you, brother, for doing that. And man, I was not expecting that blessing, man. Thank you very much, man. So we are actually at $573 right now. We have accomplished the goal, and so we're so excited. Like I just said, Andre, be cool, boy. Don't let them tears fall, boy. Don't let the tears fall. I'm so happy right now. I really am, because of the reason of what I just said. We give so much, dude, to YouTubers. Ask Gail. When she see me on the live stream and she in the comment section, I don't talk in most live streams unless I'm donating. I'm always giving money back. We purposely have a fund for YouTubers that when we go on Super Chats, this amount of money is going to go. That amount of money is going to, because we know that it goes to microphones. We know that it goes to the lightings and the cameras. We know that it goes to clothing or chairs. So we always donate to YouTubers. Why? Because we know that the blessings are going to come back to us. We know that the blessing is going to come back to us. I'll give you a perfect example. When I donated, our this just one of our channels was making about 5 to maybe 8,000 a month. Cool. And that a month, one of the months, it dipped. It was like 3,000 a month. Now living in Colombia, that's the average Colombian only makes $300 a month, so we make it 10 times as much just on that one channel, right? And after we gave that jar of money, kid you not, we went straight, literally went to 5 figures, ain't looked back every month. That doesn't include all our other channels and all our other businesses. We're just talking about one channel bringing in 5 figures every month. Y'all work so hard. And that's a part of it. But we bless people even more. And that's what my point is. So that's why we said we got our 500 put to the side, because we know what the power of blessings are. So we put ours right, put that right to the side, and then we say, well, let's let other people get blessed. In other words, let's let you guys get in on the blessings. Let us not just get all the blessings. Let's let you guys get in. So when we say, like I said, once again, just because we say $1, $2, we ain't want y'all to be going broke. But if it's just you want one of your 6 packs of beer money, go and donate it to the kids, man. And I actually had it pulled up. The organization. Let me showcase it again for you guys, so you guys can see, because I actually had it pulled up right here. And this is the organization and foundation that we are going to be donating to, is the Children's Cancer Society here in Cali, Colombia. Let me get everything in order. There we go. And so they help children with everything, that's dealing with everything from leukemia to, any type of cancer that they're going through as kids. And they also help with, they also tell at the towards the bottom. Let me pull that up. When we scroll down, and it talks about, and what it talks about, help us help them. And it talks about non-infectious diseases in Colombia. And what their goal is to lower, they talk about each year approximately 300,000 children between the ages 0 to 19 are diagnosed with cancer worldwide. It's crazy, man. And so these are some of the things that they actually are doing. They're focusing on leukemia, malignant tumors, nervous system tumors, and certain things that's not specified that are common among children. And so this is the website that we're going to go to actually donate the money live on the channel during the first week of the year. We're not going to do it this Sunday because we're going to be with family. But this is the children's program and organization that we're going to be donating to. So yeah, gotta look out for the shorties, man. Gotta look out for the shorties. All right. Let me come back to you guys. All right, we appreciate that. Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you very much. What? I didn't know Gail was even here. Shout out to Gail Ignite. Thank you guys for the $5 donation. We appreciate that. Thank you for the love. We appreciate it. Right now we're at 583. So I appreciate that. Definitely. We're way over the goal of 1,000. I'm so happy right now. I feel like the Pointer Sisters. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Shout out to the Pointer Sisters. Cartagena is king. Yes, that's right. Stay out in Cartagena. We always tell dudes, I want to come to Cali. Oh, no, you don't. Go to Cartagena. go to we do. We be sending dudes to Cartagena. I know we wrong, but we do. We be like, don't come to Cali. Go to the wild dudes. Go to Cali. Go to Cartagena. You be all right. Shout out to Kevin. Good day, Andre and Chad. Peace and blessings to you and your family. Yes, very much. Thank you very much, guys. We have had a great year of 2023. God is really taking care of us. Some amazing things. We met many of you guys in 2022. I said 2023, but 2022. Just so much is taking place. We got so much planned for 2023. Everything from our Patreons being set up to the books I got coming out. I got a couple of books that I've been working on over the past year, really, that's finally going to be coming out. And one is a story about Passport Bros. It's actually a novel about Passport Bros. And the title is based off of Aaron's Black Men's Travel. He has a t-shirt called Passport is Therapy. And that's the name of the book, Passport is Therapy, the story of 4 passport bros and how travel changed their lives. And it's just a straight novel where you can just sit back and just enjoy and be like, you can relate to, because many of these stories that I use are stuff that we all have been through as passport bros and ladies. So it's not just about the bros either. It's also catering to the ladies as well, but it's definitely focused on us. Shout out to you, brothers. Man, let me scroll to the bottom. Let me talk to y'all at the bottom. You know how people there we go. Dropping all facts. Yes, facts. Shout out to Jeff in Brazil. Can your girl hold a ground above the best? Is that what you want? I don't. Hey, Jeff, explain that again. Can your girl hold her ground above the best or around the best? That's what you want. I hope I'm understanding it correctly, Jeff. Mine is, I like you know how you have a man's man? Like, this dude's a man's man. Men can relate to him. He's got the energy that women love him. Men want to be like him, like the Kobe's and like certain individuals, the Shaqs and people like that. They've got that energy. They're men. There are women that are women that women say, I hope my daughter grows up to be like her. I wish my sister was more like her. Where men say, I, I'm trying to find one like you got, dog. Or I wish my girlfriend dressed more. Andrea gets that all the time. That's one she gets all the time. Here in Colombia, just Colombian men, not just you guys. Colombian men tell her all the time, I wish my wife or girlfriend dressed more like you. I wish she wasn't just jeans. I wish she was more into dresses. Or and Andrea is Miss Fashion. I got that. But even with her down dressing in just tennis shoes, it has a lady likeness appeal about it. And a lot of men, we just dudes in Colombia, just like regular everyday dudes. We want our women to be able to walk in any genre, whether it's you at the club with your woman and you taking shots and she taking shots, and y'all having a good time, or whether you guys are going to church. Like we went to, like I said a couple weeks ago, we went to church, a really nice church service. Uh, can you do that with her? Can you go to a fundraiser with her, or can you go to the gym with her? Like Andre, I've been doing yoga for years. Andre and I have just started doing yoga together. Can you do this with this woman? That's what I'm talking about as a well-rounded woman. I can't deal with a woman that's not abstract. That if she's just one-sided, she'll be gone soon. I have to have a woman that is abstract. That's like a painting. There's so many layers about her that she can relate to. Andrea can hang out in the blackest of the black hood because that's all she ever hung out in growing up. So all she know is black people drinking shots, playing dominoes, doing bachata, hanging out with brothers and sisters here in Cali. That's all she know. But then at the same time, she can hang out with people her color and do salsa all day long and drink whatever rum or whiskey with the best of them. That's but at the same time, she has such a lady-like aura about her. That's what I need. I don't need nobody that's yeah. No, I don't. No, I'm not that dude. I don't need Shanika and Chinook. I don't need Keisha and them. That's not me. When I was 22, I would smash Keisha, but Keisha would never be my girlfriend. Nook, I break her back in during these cold winter days, but she could never be my woman. Women like Gail at Night, Felicia Jordan, women like Gail Nilsson. These are ladies. That's me. I need well-rounded, and I don't need a woman that's perfect either. I don't. No, nobody want no perfect woman. I don't flawless. What? No, I need a woman that she knows that she's always in the area of growth and learning. All those little things, dude. That's me. That's me. So when you guys be bringing around these buckethead women, I'm like, are you? This the best that you can find? You flew over 600 miles across the ocean for this? Are you crazy? Like, come on, dude. Come on. You can't really this the best that you can get. You flew from Philly to Florida to Medellin, and this was the best that you can get out of the whole country. Man, go back home. Go back home. All right, shout out. He say, we do own banks, but so forth and so forth. Have for years. This is true. That is true. Shout out to my brother. I actually have a online account with a bank in the States, a black bank. Um, look up mechanics, merchants, and farmers bank. Let me see if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Mechanics. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And Farmers Bank, there are numbers of black-owned banks, true, especially in the South and East Coast. This is true. Uh, We own all types of businesses. This is absolutely correct. Absolutely. And yet and still, you got to put people like that in timeout. It's a dang shame. America's danger. The snow that y'all did. 50. My boy C's was telling me his story about even being able to catch a flight here to Colombia was hell or high water coming from California and making it down here to Cali over this past week. 50,000 flights canceled in the United States. Woo-wee. That mean ain't nobody. That's like 9/11. After like when Bush was at the school with the little kids and they were reading, the little nursery books and little story to the kids, and then the security dude leaned over in Bush's ear. Remember that 9/11 or right after it happened? Mr. President, all hell is broken loose. We need for you to go. And Bush left. And they all flights shut down in the United States. That's now 50,000 flights. Goodness gracious. Y'all gonna keep on playing, thinking the passports are just for fun and games. You gonna need them, boy. Y'all gonna wish y'all had them passports one day, boy. Woo-wee. If you don't have your passport yet, keep on playing. Keep on playing. There is nowhere in the world I would rather be trapped in the United States, seeing what's going on. The weather don't like y'all. Politicians don't like y'all. It's crazy. Get your money, send it to whatever country you want to live in the future. And I kid you not, I think I told you this story before. I know it sounds like I'm babbling a little bit, but this is a good point. I remember there was a Mexican dude in the feds, and we all work for the Unicor. Unicor is the federal prisons corporation. You could actually buy stocks of Unicor, right? And on the New York Stock Exchange. That's how real it is. And we were only making like $100 a month, right? And this Mexican dude will only spend like $10 a month in the Canada, in the what was the term that we use? On himself, on just buying little soups and things like that. He only spent $10 a month. In the canteen. So he would send the other $90 every month to Mexico. I'm like, crazy mom, stupid. $10 a month. You making $150 a month? Now, mind you, $150 a month ain't nothing to y'all, but in the feds, that's quite a bit of money, right? Maybe about 4 years in, he said, Dre, I want to show you a picture. I said, what? He showed me that house that he built in Mexico with that $100 to $150 a month prison money. You thought somebody built a small mansion on some major land. I said, he said, yeah, when I leave here, when I'm done with my time in a couple of years, this is what I'm going back. I'm going back home. This is what I did with my money. I'm like, that's the first, I kid you not, that's the first time it put in my mind the value of the US dollar to other countries. I didn't know, I'm a kid going in the feds. I didn't know. And so that was the first time I had my first aha moment of I've been reading books about traveling. I wanted to travel. When I get out of here, I'm traveling, that type of thing. But it was being in the feds, you meet so many foreigners that they introduce you to their country. I mean, I didn't know Nigeria looked like Nigeria until the Nigerian brothers were like, well, this is photos from my homeland. I didn't know what Sicily looked like until the Italian dudes started showing me photos of their home. I'm like, oh, that's what Sicily, oh, God. You thinking that you know, but you don't know. And so my point in saying that is, For some of y'all, you need to be doing like that Mexican dude. Make your money in the States, buy your property outside the States, and get the out. In the words of Austin, is that bad? Is that bad? I know y'all got kids and grandkids. I ain't saying abandon your families. Take care of your responsibilities. What I'm saying is when you get done, have you something waiting for you in another country. Have you something waiting for you in another country? I just watched a documentary on the brothers and sisters that's getting their dual citizenship in Ghana. And Ghana is one of the few countries in the world that's like, hey, if you're of any African descent, come on, you stay here for a couple years, it will give you your citizenship, passport, all that, right? And his brothers and sisters going over there, building property, getting their land, doing all they need to do. And when they get done and they retire in the United States, guess where they going to? Bam, straight back to Africa. The United States, you got to stop, get this Shangri-La mindset out your mind. I love the U.S. just like you guys do. I really do. But I treat it for what it is. And I treat it just like that Mexican dude in the Fed. It is a corporation. The United States is a business. Use it for what it is, business. It is not to make you happy. It is not set up to make you feel good. Let's go with the Pilgrim story. Let's just go with that. They came over for religious freedom. No, they sent them over to establish and to build. And then once they build businesses. That's all it was. United States is founded on building the United States that we know. I know some of you dudes going to be like, well, the Indians and then the blacks before the Indians. Don't go into the historical part. Let's keep it simple. This country established by its founding of the United States, established by its founding fathers, was established by or for the furtherance or the advancement of business. That's it. Stop looking for the United States to be all wonderful and butterflies, and we're gonna kumbaya. White people gonna hold hands, black people gonna hold hands. You are not gonna get a reparation. Let it go. Let it go. You be your reparation. Stop looking around for everybody to save you, every politician to save you. When I finally stopped doing that, when y'all voted for Trump, I knew it was over. I cut the TV off. I was like, okay, let me go get my passport. I literally thought that too. I said, let me go get this passport. I'm acting all stupid, like I ain't got no sense. As soon as I saw the election, I was like, yeah, this TV needs to turn this TV off for a good 5 years. So I'm telling y'all, not what I heard, what I know. When I saw that Mexican dude with unicorn money 4 years later, he showed me that picture. I was like, what the? He was like, yeah, I built that in my city. And so when I get out in 2 years, I have a place to go back to this month. If I had any sense, if I wasn't programmed as an American, I would have asked him, could you help me do it? If I had any sense in my head, I'm making the same money he making. If I had any sense, I would have been saying, listen, is it Mexico you speak of? Show me how to do it. Mi amigo, mi compadre. But being the American that I am, red, white, and blue, it didn't even come to my mind to think of, well, why don't you build something in another country, Andre? So when you get out, you have your own. Takeoff got popped. Who is Takeoff? And if I don't know who Takeoff is, guys, don't laugh. Okay, so who? Okay, is it the dude that the rapper dude that just died, or this woman is a troll? Is a troll? Oh, the troll. Yeah, that was a troll. Yeah, that's why I put her in timeout. Yep, block that troll. Not timeout. That's true. Oh, there's Gail. We got my boy in the building. EMB. What's up, brother? Young Dolph got yeah. And this is the funny part. A lot of the rappers I've never heard their music before. A lot of the guys that died. I, mm. I was so focused on moving, man. I don't listen to no rate, nothing, dude. Nothing. It was Stateside. I couldn't tell you, bro. They could have found a remix of Luther songs and released the remix of Luther or Michael Jackson album, and I wouldn't. And it would have gone #1, and they would have won a Grammy from the grave, and I would not have known about it. That's how much far distance I don't look in the rearview mirror towards the United States. I can't tell you nothing going on other than politics for the protection of uh, seniors and provide for seniors on our other channels. But other than that, I can't tell you what's going on the radio. Chris Brown could have the #1 album right now, and I'd be like, I don't know. All right. Gail is one of a kind. Yeah, she is. She is. She really is. Support these platforms along with Gail, the moderator. Yes, make sure you guys subscribe to the one, the only Miss Gail at Night. She is a godsend. I did not understand or value or appreciate a mediator until Gail came along. I really didn't. I didn't understand. I saw people with mediators, but then Gail came along and she's changed my life. I really understood the value of it, didn't realize how much peace you have when you're doing these live streams when you have moderators. I said mediators, but moderators. I'm glad you silenced the troll. Okay. Yeah, don't get yeah, I want to go back and forth. You know how guys I used to go back and forth. I was like, you know what? No, tis the season. No, I'm not about to go through this. Yes, if you guys are interested in the consultation, I got a couple of guys I got to reach out to. I got a consultation in a couple of days too. I got to reach out to, but if you guys are interested in a consultation regarding relocating to South America, or if you're visiting South America, so if you're visiting South America, not just Colombia, hit me up for consultations. I'll give you the information on what the consultations are all about, and I put the price right off in there, so I never have a guy surprised. Also, when like I said, when I'm going to Europe, I'm getting consultation. I already thought about that today. I was like, I am not going to Europe and be scratching my head just because I got money. Well, we got money, so no, Dre, no, don't be stupid. Andre, get a consultation. You go into this new continent, get a consultation. Same thing that I would recommend to another person, get a consultation. I always give you more than what you expect. That's one thing guys always say. They're like, man, you gave me so much information. Everybody says that, man. I appreciate because you gave me more than what I expected. And so we really try to give you more information and make sure that it's thorough. And we record your consultation, the whole thing, and we send it to you by way of email. So you have your own copy of your own consultation, and we discard the copy once we know that you have your copy by way of email. Shout out to you guys. Thank you, Gail. No worries, Gail at Night. You really are the hardest working mods. Yeah. Phew. Gail be on tour. Man, one time I'll never forget. One time I was on the phone talking to Gail, and Gail was moderating like a couple channels while I was on the phone. Like, girl, you got it like that? All right. He said, man, I got to meet her parents before I can. I got to meet her parents before I kiss her in the mouth. I ain't mad at you, brother. Man, I have spent this whole. You said my mic. Can you hear me? Hey, Will, let me know. Let me know if you can hear me if the mic is good. Hello, I'm fine. Okay, I'm dipping the conversations. I try not to dip too much. All right, Hammer TV in the building. Good morning. Yeah, right. Yeah, it is morning by now in certain areas. Good morning, Dre and Andrea. Love Crossing Borders, Gail at Night, Jermon, and Poor Man 313 in the building. All right. Our topic was, he says, how much money is enough money? Am I dipping? Gail says, I'm good. Oh, so I'm dipping. I'm dipping in grown folks conversation. I try not to dip when you guys are just talking to each other. Okay, you have to. Okay, see, I'm dipping. My boy Clyde in the building representing. Make sure you guys subscribe to It's J Clyde on YouTube. That's my dude. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, yeah, I'm dipping. Let me get back to the topic at hand. Remember, we're talking about the 5 deadly venoms of. Let's get this done in all sincerity because this is important for 2023. All right, we're talking about the 5 deadly venoms of travel. Shout out to Kings and Dreams. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel as well. The first one is misinformation. Second one is drama. If you find yourself with a dramatic person, whether it be the person that you're traveling with, like some of us like to travel with our boys, some of you ladies like to travel with your girls. If you find yourself traveling with somebody that causes drama in another country, you might want to start spacing yourself away from those particular people. The last thing you want to do is bring your money and your mind and your vacation to a person or a place that's full of drama. That's one of the 5 deadly venom. Like we said in the movie, the 5 deadly venom. Let me see if I can remember all 5. All 5 techniques in the karate movie was the lizard, the scorpion, the snake, the toad. Come on, Dre. The lizard, the scorpion, the snake, the toad, and the centipede. I did not want to look down at my nose. Okay, let's do the Cash App update. Jay say, look at the Cash App. Shout out to Jay for the $5 donation. Appreciate that. We're at $613 right now. Shout out to LaShawn in the building, my man, for the $25 Cash App. Shout out to you, as well as once again Sean and Gail at Night and Black by Design and Rahman and Tevin in the building this evening. You guys are really blessed this organization, not us, but this Children's Cancer Foundation this evening. I appreciate that, guys. Thanks again, Jay, my boy. Okay, so don't put yourself in dramatic situations. Dudes, I'm with y'all. Crazy coochie, the best coochie. I got y'all. Crazy coochie, the best coochie. You don't need to be around crazy all the time, dude. Not in another country. It's not cute. And you don't want to be set up in a situation because you don't know if crazy got a crazy boyfriend. That's the other part. You come to these other countries in 2023, like they say, walk softly, carry a big stick. That's how they used to say back in the day. That means be cautious and be careful where you know how you carry yourself. So it is. Do not bring drama into your life. You don't deserve that. You deserve the best. All right. I know, right? Yes, somebody spent a lot of time in the Fox Theater in Detroit. Only a Detroit person would know that. Yes, watching. My uncle used to take us to karate movies. That's right. I must avenge my masters. Yes, my master's death. I must avenge him. Man, I'm gonna watch 5 Deadly Venom when we get done with this. Why y'all playing? It's on YouTube for free too. So if you haven't seen the movie, the karate movie of all time, 5 Deadly Venom, is on YouTube for free. All right. Number 3, we already talked about the first deadly venom is misinformation. A lot of dudes are getting misinformation when it comes to travel to locations. Stop trusting these dudes that you be seeing on Facebook with these pay for play girls as if this their real girl. Like they actually walked up on 2 highly attractive women in the mall, not in the club. Like they walked up on 2 fine women in the mall. And those 2 fine women said, "You are so handsome, American. We are going to go out with you, get drunk, and have all the crazy sex that you want." with all the photos, like everybody photo was saying that women in South America are just having the craziest sex of all. You just don't have to say nothing. They just walk up on you and just throw coochies everywhere. No, it don't work. No, you crazy. If y'all think that we don't know that when y'all go to Thailand, some of the pictures are pay for play. Y'all go to Cuba, some of those females ain't pay for play. Y'all think we stupid? We know what Medellin is about. We ain't dumb. We men just like you a man. So stop trying to post these photos on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook as if these women you just walked up on 211s. They ain't even 10, they 11s. You just automatically. They just automatically just fell for you. Coochie just got wet from seeing you. Man, please. Yeah, there is a sequel. I saw the sequel too. Come on, man. Yeah, I saw the sequel. Yep. All right. Next deadly venom. Thirst. Andrea talks about this all the time. Guys, if you move with thirst, it is dangerous in South America. Moving with misinformation is dangerous. Moving with dramatic people, whether somebody that you came with or whether somebody that you met, the other thing is you moving too fast if you thirsty. And I'm gonna give you a hint, a tip. Some of y'all move too thirsty. It ain't even about the woman. It's about the country. Some of y'all ain't ready to move to South America. You got too many things that you need to take care of in the States, and you rush moving here. I give a perfect example. A brother I did a consultation with. Consultation doesn't mean move here next week. Brother moved, like consultation, bam. I'm like, I'm supportive. Make sure that he all right, cool brother, really nice dude. Don't get me wrong. But in my mind, I was like, he gonna be gone in 2 weeks. I could see it all in him. Green as can be. Ain't never maybe use his passport twice in life and just go move. 2 weeks later, he was back in the States. 2 weeks later, after moving down here, selling all his little things in the States, he was back in the States. Why? Did he go broke? No, he was a good dude. Was he out there and the women were doing him? No. It wasn't his time. Some of y'all not thirsty for the ladies. Sometimes we thirsty for doing stuff out of God's time. And that could be deadly. You got your butt down here in Brazil at a time period where God told you to finish getting your credit ready, get your credit on track in the States. But you want to come to Brazil anyway. I'm moving to Brazil. Forget what God talking about. And all of a sudden, everything unfolds crazy in Brazil. And you blame Brazilian women, Brazilian politics, Brazil itself. I don't like the Brazilian food. Well, you shouldn't have been down. You should have been in Brazil on vacation, not to live. It wasn't your time to live there. You can't be thirsty for a country that's dangerous. Just like you can't be thirsty for the women. See, y'all thought I was gonna just talk about thirsty dudes for the women. That's a given. That's dangerous. But if it's not your time to move to a country, take your time. That's why I always talk about tailor-made dreams, 3 to 5 years. Me, 3 years. Ace, 2 years. I always talk about how it took some of us 5, 6, 7 years to get to where we are today. Don't be thirsty for whatever's on your heart to relocate. That country ain't going nowhere no time too soon. So don't be thirsty for that. Remember, take your time. Your opportunity of relocating is going to come. Just go visit places. Enjoy your time visiting. That's what I did. I didn't just go to Colombia. The only time I could just move there, I went to Colombia and South America all over to visit, just to hang out. Do that part as well. And that allows you to get to know the country. But don't come to a country thirsty. I got to move to Brazil. Your timing got to be right too, dude. or you're going to end up back home in the States mad at yourself because you got business in the States that you need to finish off. Some of you guys are fathers. Don't be thirsty for Colombia. Finish off, take care of your little shorty in the States, or your kids, plural, in the States. Your time for being here in Colombia is going to be here. It ain't going nowhere. So definitely don't be thirsty. That is the number 3. And as far as the women are concerned, women in Colombia hate thirsty dudes. I don't want to say hate, but dislike thirsty dudes. Thirst in Colombia don't mix. Every dude that got drugged had a hint of thirst. Couldn't get a regular trick. Couldn't just be patient enough to get a regular woman. Oh no. I got to go to the clock tower at 3 o'clock. You're in Cartagena. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Everything moving is drunk. Everybody in the club is drunk. And you go into a clock tower in the shadows of the night to pick up women. Would you do that in the United States? Let's be real. How many of us will leave a club? I'm not talking about you in Vegas. I'm talking about your city. You in Philly. You in Chicago. You in Kansas. You in Tampa, Detroit, New York. How many of y'all gonna leave a club drunk than a mom, feeling good, had a good night, pick up a chick in the alley in the shadows and take her to your house and have sex with her? In the shadows, in the alley, and she going to your house, in your bed where you lay your head, and she's staying all night long, and you picked her up in the shadows, in the alley, while you was drunk. Would you do that in the United States? Then why the hell are you doing it in other countries? Oh, they're prettier? The prettier in South America, in a situation like that, are the more dangerous too. So what's your point about her being pretty? I don't give a damn about her being pretty. Sexy, fat ass, curves, all that. I live here. I don't care. If you are not going to let a woman that you don't know, that you picked up from an alley in the shadows, come to your house in the States, sleep overnight in your bed in the States while you're asleep and you don't know this person, why the hell do you think it's safe in South America to do something stupid like that? Well, the YouTubers and they took misinformation, the first deadly venom. You guys got to stop being thirsty for these females, dude. I'm gonna tell you something else about thirst and men being the prize. I'm gonna give you a Bible verse. Y'all ready? About men being the prize. Treat yourself like you're the prize. Women are the prize. Are you? Yes, we are the prize. Are you really? Okay. Hey, boo. Sexy boo. About a good, maybe about 10 more minutes, 50. Sexy boo. Okay. Shout out to Flyboy. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. You guys a Bible verse about men being the blessing. Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. I'm going to paraphrase it for you. God basically says one of the signs of the end times, of the times when things ain't going to be looking so good. 7 women will go to one man. I'm going to repeat this. I'm paraphrasing this one verse. Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. 7 women will go to one man and say, all you got to do is marry us, dog. I'll pay for my food. We'll pay for our housing. We'll pay for everything. Just give us your last name to remove our shame. That one verse says that. In the end days right now, at least the sign of end days, you're going to see more and more women that want you. You're the one that the 7 women are going to come to and say, listen, I got my degree. I got a good paying job. I got this, that, and you ain't got to take care of my kids. You ain't got to pay no bills. You ain't got to do nothing. How many times now over the last maybe like 5 to 6 years have we seen on YouTube and Instagram where we see women going out buying rings and getting on one knee asking the man to marry them? Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. 7 women will go to a man and say, if you give me your last name, you ain't got to pay for nothing. Just give me your last name to remove my shame. I didn't do what I was supposed to do with my life as a younger woman. And now I'm in a position to where I'm willing to share. These women are willing to share on this planet. He wasn't just talking about the U.S. On this planet, this is going to take place. So why you guys are being thirsty, that's what my point is. Why you guys are being thirsty for women is actually the opposite. If God already put in the Bible that, listen, while you guys are trying to run up under these paper plates and run up under these raggedy party girls, actually, they're supposed to be running after you. Even regular good women. Remember, the verse says, listen, we'll pay for everything. Everything, everything. Just marry me. Give me your last name. Take away my shame. And you guys are running up under after these beautiful bottom feeders as if, and you ain't even running after quality women. You running after beautiful bottom feeders as if they are it. Are you freaking crazy? Man, y'all never. Even when I was single, you will never see me with a beautiful bottom feed. I don't care how fine she is. Y'all will all guarantee one thing. Even though I've had women in my life that were not the professional or ladylike one, but you'll never know about it. Ooh, hell no. I ain't be putting that on YouTube and TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook so y'all can see, and I'm pretending like this is a quality woman. No, she a heifer. She is not quality. I don't care how many times y'all post them, the person is still not quality at all. And to be thirsty for these type of women, don't do that in 2024. I'm 2023. That's what my point is. I'm not here to judge or put somebody in, but my point is the Bible doesn't say in the end of days and the women will be the blessing. And 7 men will go to one woman and say, please Marry me. Take away my reproach as a man, and I'll give you my last name. That's not what the Bible says, does it? What did God say in the Bible? It says that the man is the blessing, and that during these time periods, that 7 women will come to one man and say, will you marry me? And we're starting to see women go to the ring stores or go to the jewelry stores buying wedding rings more and more and more often. And you think you saw it in 2022, 2021. Wait till 2024, 2025, as tight as the economy is getting. These women are going to be begging men to marry them, begging y'all to have babies by them, begging y'all to stay in the United States. Begging. Why you think they criticize passport bros so much and blue book gentlemen? Man, they want y'all to stay in the States with them. If they did not care, they would not be spending so much time on TikTok and so many hours boo-hooing about the fact that you got a passport and you going somewhere. And now the numbers are declining for their opportunities. So now they got to become share bears and share. The next one is simp mode. Simp mode is one of the 5 deadly venoms of travel. First one we talked about, misinformation. Second one was drama. Third one, thirst. Fourth one, simp mode. Them dudes that be throwing money up in the air, clowns. Clowns. Don't be hanging out with dudes like that. I ain't here to judge your dogs. I ain't here to judge nobody. I'm just saying 2023 need to be safer for us men and women that are traveling than 2022 and 2021, where all these bodies come up floating in Medellin and Cali and Cartagena and in other parts of the world because we sit up there being simps, sipping out for females. Goodness gracious. Andrea say, man, Andrea always says that. She said, it amazes me how men from the United States act like they have never seen a female before. Y'all make it seem like it ain't nothing but ugly women in the United States. That's the level of thirst, how y'all carry yourselves down here. You ain't gonna let a female that's a baby mama in the United States halfway want to date some of you dudes. Oh, I don't date baby mamas. I don't date baby mamas. That's what you're saying. Cross your happy across the ocean and get to Medellin, and you feeding and clothing 4 or 5 kids from a baby mama in Colombia, in Brazil, in Peru, in Thailand. The same thing that you said you ain't gonna do with a baby mama in the United States, but since she's so fine in South America, you a simped up, you a Russell Wilson. Half you Russell Wilsons, y'all criticize that dude for marrying Sierra, and you do the same to a pro while you down here in Colombia. And you want to criticize that man for getting married and having kids by Sierra, but you do the same when you here in Colombia. So how the you gonna sit back and try to talk about that man? Oh, he a simp. What the do you think you are? Let's be real with it. Come on, we grown men. Let's talk. What do you think you doing when you go to DR and simp the fuck out? And then you end up getting drugged and robbed in Colombia, in Medellin. What do you think that was? You think it just so happenstance? No, you simped the fuck out for that female. So stop acting off like don't nobody notice. Got news for you. We men, shout out to you ladies, but I'm just talk to the men for a second. We recognize when you simping because we've all been there. I'm going to say that again. We all recognize moments of letting somebody or treating somebody more than what they should be treated, because we've all as men at one point in time, We've been there. We know what it's like to treat a woman more than what she is. And every other sign in life is telling you she ain't who she is. Stop simping for these women. What is simping? Being simple minded. Stop leaving your common sense, like we were saying before, leaving your common sense in customs. Stop leaving your common sense in customs. Start bringing your common sense with you. Unpack your common sense before you unpack your clothes in the hotel room. Say, okay, I got my clothes, I got my condoms, I got my cash, I got my colognes. Unpack your common sense first. Because if you don't, you're going to walk your butt right out of that hotel room and start your journey of simping. Trying to be like YouTubers. I saw somebody video. I'm going to try to do what he did. He could do that. That doesn't mean that you can imitate every dang thing that you see a YouTuber do. A TikTok content creator does. Everybody on Instagram and on Facebook. You can't do what everybody else do. That's their life. Be one thing on YouTube and on TikTok, I can definitely tell you, I'm happy for everybody. It could be the dude that's in Dubai and got some beautiful women over in that area. I'm happy for him. Dudes that's in Thailand, I always put in comments, do your thing, brother. I'm happy for them. That's their lives. It's not my place to judge their life or to imitate their lives. I'm going to say it again. It is not my place to imitate another man's life trying to live his journey. That's where the simping comes in. You'll watch a content creator, you try to imitate what he's doing, and yours falls off. It didn't work out like it worked out for him. That's because that's his life and his experience. It doesn't mean that it's your life and your experience. You got to build your own journey, brothers. You can't sit back and say, well, I'm going to do it like so. No. You can't. I was inspired by Russ Taylor Made Dreams. That was my kind of like YouTube example. But I wasn't trying to imitate what he was doing. I didn't go to DR at all. I had to live my journey, even though his example impacted my decision. All right. He said, all right, shout out to Will in the building. I've been seeing you guys converse before we get to the last one. So make sure you stop simping, dudes. It ain't worth it. It really ain't worth it. I mean, it ain't worth it. The mouth of an immoral woman is a deep pit, and he that abhors, he who abhorred by the Lord will fall there into that pit of the mouth of a woman. I see, I'm dipping in the conversation, but I do like the fact that you use Proverbs 22:14. Shout out to Will. Thanks to Kevin 7 News, I stopped simping. Yeah, Kevin, man, I'm telling you. I was just watching some Kevin videos the other day, some of his Cologne videos. You got to do your speaking of Kevin, man, I just ordered me some candles. Like, Kevin used to always have those candles with the special scents and all that. I said, you know what? Let me get started in the candles game. So I just got a couple candles coming through, and I'm like, some candles that are romantic and nice and blah blah blah. I said, let me see what Kevin was talking about, because he always talked about his colognes and candles. So I'm gonna get up on the candle game. And it's a brother on YouTube. This brother tight with his candle game. I didn't know candles was like that. But obviously, people are into candles. You got to know, you got to do your own thing. That's absolutely correct. That's why only travel solo dolo. Absolutely. That's why I'm like that too. That's exactly why I'm like that too. Because a lot of times the person who you're traveling with can somewhat skew your decision, because you're like, this is my dog. I really don't feel like going to that particular club, but my dog ain't never been here before, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to that club with him. But you don't feel like going to that club. You go with him, and all of a sudden he simp out. You trying to get him to calm down. He drunk. You gotta put the whole thing. Colombian police walk in, they get involved. Now you got to bribe them. The whole, you like, I didn't even want to go to this club. In other words, if I was solo dolo, I wouldn't even walk through the door of this club. I knew what this club was about, but he kept on crying about going to this club. So I'm here with my dog. You know, I want to support my dude. When you go solo dolo, you ain't got to deal with that, man. I like the fact that when I travel and get off the plane solo, most of the time it's a bunch of you dudes in that country anyway. It really is. I usually meet like 1 or 2 dudes, no matter what country I go to, and we kind of like meet up or hang out or whatever it is. But I don't have anybody that I'm like obligated to when I was traveling solo dolo. So I'm with you on that one. Yeah, you're right, Sean. That book of Proverbs is full of game and knowledge. That's true. Me and Andre were just doing a Bible study a couple nights on Proverbs, just a couple nights ago. Peru is my #1 relocation spot. I was just reading, dude. I can't wait to go there. I kid you not. Peru ranks number 10. I think I either came across it or somebody in one of our WhatsApp group put in countries with the best cuisine. United States was number 5, and I think number 4 and number 5, and I can see that about the United States because you have so much diversity as far as foods that are created or are brought from other countries and recipes brought from other countries that end up in the United States. I can see United States being number 4 because of the diversity. But I think number 9 or number 10 on the list was Peru. And I knew about Peru and their food. That's one thing I did know about, that Peru has some of the best restaurants and the best chefs in the world. And I'm not talking about 5-star expensive place. No, I'm talking about just even your everyday eateries in Peru are some of the best foods that you will ever taste in the world. So if any of you guys get a chance to shoot on down to Peru, take advantage of it. Are the Will is really like that, man? Is it nice? Like I'm dipping. I'm dipping. Marie says, honestly, if I travel, the club is not really the first place I go. Yeah, I'm like that too. I'm trying to think of the last time Andre and I have traveled and we did the club, or the last time that I traveled solo and I did the club. I can easily say I've been in, even when I was traveling solo, I've been to one strip club in Medellin and maybe a bar. But I was just, no, I'm just, I just like meeting women the old school organic way, man. I ain't got to meet everybody that's drunk all the time. The club is not my scene. It's crazy. I'm 29. Why, he's 29? I didn't know that, Maurice. But I have the mind of an older man. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I just, my whole time in Colombia before, and even when I go out here, 99% of the time, you guys always see when you guys come down and you hang out with me, where do you see me? At the bar? Nope. Where? On the dance floor. Like the main of Let's Learn Spanish TV. We on the dance floor. Colombia, for the most part, true Colombians, when you see them out, it's the music is part of the community culture. So you're going out not to, I'm about to go out and hook up. That's the United States hookup culture. When they go out here, that's why in Colombia, it's nothing. It's nothing to see a dude that's 70 years old on the dance floor with a beautiful, gorgeous woman that's 27 years old. Why? Music is part of the. I'm not talking about the see, because I know some of y'all thinking, I'm not talking about them clubs that y'all go to, them Americanized pay-for-play clubs that y'all go to. I'm not talking about them clubs. Them clubs are catered to tourists. I'm not talking about them clubs. You don't even go to the clubs that I go to. Unless you come to, believe you me, y'all don't go to the clubs I go to. And I don't go to the clubs that you guys describe that you go to. No. I probably went to a club that had nothing to do with dance. No, I haven't been one. I haven't been to one. If I'm at a club, you better believe I'll be, these 2 feet are moving. Even when I was single. Colombia is not a hookup culture. I don't know why y'all think it is. Oh, YouTube got y'all thinking that. I'm telling you, Colombia is not a hookup culture. Y'all hook up with some party girls and y'all think everyday girls are like that. Everyday girls are not the party girls. If I could get anything through people's minds to realize that Colombian women are just as hardworking, getting their degree, starting businesses, staying focused, just like women in the United States. They don't make as much because of the culture, but I'm not the culture, but because of the economic structure of the dollar to the pesos. But they work just as hard to get their degrees as women in the United States and get their education. But y'all don't with them. Cool. But don't think that the women that are everyday hardworking, getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, going to work, taking care of their family, women are just like the women that y'all meet in Medellin at the club, or y'all see that these YouTubers be posting. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I live here. I see every day what these women are doing. You guys see the weekend party girls that have got surgeries, or the weekend party girls that are paid for play, or the weekend party girls that she drunk and you drunk, or she high and you high. They ain't real Colombian women. Get that out your mind, dude. And I say that in a crowd of Colombians. There ain't no real Colombian women. Get the fuck out of here. Shout out to you guys. See, I'm dipping now. Let's get down to the. He said, I'm not moving right now. I just want to have. He said, I just want to have some post-divorce fun. That's how I was. I ain't mad at you, brother. I am not mad at you. And for many of us, and that's what I'm saying. You ain't got to move fast. Just enjoy life. Just take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Black by Design. He said, when I went to Belize and Jamaica, I didn't do the club. I went to the restaurants, the stores, and bars, and that's me, and chill. Clubs are way too busy for me in the prices, and I don't like big crowds of people. I am one of those people that's like, I like big events, like a concert, big crowd. A sporting event, I'll do big crowd. Going to a club, being packed full of 200-300 people, nah. Give me a bar before you give me a club. And like I said, when you see me at the club, I'm usually on the dance floor. That's it. Usually get my salsa, bachata, my merengue, get my dance on. Other than that, no, man, no. I'm with Black by Design. There's so much to see and enjoy other than just going to a club. I have a buddy of mine who is an expat living in Lima, Peru. Yeah, that's where the good food is. Lima, Peru. And the other thing I want to do, a couple of things I want to do in Peru. You know, Machu Picchu. There's a train that I want to go ride on in Peru. One of the most famous trains is the Oriental Express. You have, I mean, the Oriental, not actually the Orient Express is the most famous one in Europe, but they also have a franchise off branch that's famous here in Peru, which is the Orient Express. Same old school train experience. That's the one I heard about, you know, in detail, and I saw on YouTube first, even though I knew about the one famous Orient Express in Europe prior to. And so I've actually just recently looked at videos of both of them, And I mean, the one in Europe is like for the top notch train ride. As far as the cabin, $30,000 for a 24-hour ride. 30,000. Now, nice room is 3,000, but 30,000 for the best of the best. But it was bad. But it's a beast. And also in Peru, they got the Rainbow Mountains. So yeah, I would love to be in Peru. Only time I partied was I partied with Jamaican women. There we go. It was fun just being just but ish. I'm a man of stability and peace, and the club doesn't fit me. Now, yeah, I'm with y'all on that one. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna pretend, man. Even I got partners that be coming down here. Dre, where the club at? I'd be like, it's right over there. You have fun. It's like I like I'll go out with you guys. Like I give you one night. Like when me and Flyboy went out one night. Me and Ace one night. I give you one night. C's one. I give you one night of hanging out. Other than that, I ain't nah, not every time. Exactly, just a regular good time dancing. Yeah, that's me, man. That's me. What's wrong with this guy? I don't know, man. Like I said, they look at a bunch of YouTubers and TikTokers, and they look at their partners on Facebook. And I ain't gonna lie, they y'all they see us go back home to the States, and we go to the barber shop and we show photos of what took place, and they looking at us like, dang, blah 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 blah. And so they try to they think they can get their passport and imitate what you put on the photos that you showed at the barbershop, and all hell break loose. They don't imitate what you are able to do. Last deadly venom before we finish off the comments and so forth and so forth. Two brothers I know got their feelings hurt in Cali, Dre, but they thought it was Medi. Yeah, they thought they were in Medellin. I'm gonna do what I did in Medellin. Yeah, it'll backfire on you for real. A dude just got drugged again. Another dude just got drugged again here in Cali. Was it this past weekend or last weekend? I think it was last weekend. Got drugged again. These women in Cali are starting to learn from how they watch dudes move in Medellin, and they're like, if they stupid in Medellin, what makes them not think they're not going to be stupid when they come to Cali? And so now these Cali women, the party girls, are catching on. Hate to say it. The last deadly venom when it comes to travel, distractions. Distractions. A lot of times you are lured into doing something that you came, you say, I'm going to spend this amount of money. I'm going to go ahead and I got certain places I want to go to visit, certain things I want to see while I'm in South America or in Europe or and then you allow someone or something to distract you. Some of y'all ain't never smoked weed a day in your life in the United States. No puff, no pretend. You wasn't Bill Clinton. I just put it to my lips, but I ain't in hell. You wasn't Obama. Your lips wasn't all purple because you've been smoking so much weed your whole life. You ain't never smoked weed. Got your happy ass on a plane and made it to Medellin. And you got brothers that are so easily distracted from who they really are. They smoking stuff they ain't never smoked. They sniffing stuff they ain't never sniffed. You are easily distracted by beauty. All she had to do was just pull it out her purse, sniff it, and do like this to you. Well, I'm on vacation. All she had to do was roll it up. You ain't never smoked. She lit it. Well, I'm on vacation. Ain't nobody gonna know. You are easily distracted, and distractions will get you killed in Colombia. Being easily tempted and distracted will easily get you killed in Colombia. Some of you dudes, you sit back, you see a YouTuber, he can have 3 or 4 women, and I think I could do that. And so you come down and you meet a female. And what does she say to you once she get back to your Airbnb? Can I bring a friend? Knowing that most Colombian women, real, not the party girls that y'all party with, party girls don't count. Party girls will do anything for anybody. So they don't count as real women in Colombia. So when y'all sit back, y'all be seeing these dudes on YouTube with these party girls, man, please do not be trusting what they be doing, because those are not regular, everyday, get up in the morning. Okay. All right. If these were regular, get up every day in the morning women, why the hell is she in bed with you on a Tuesday morning where most Colombian women are on their way to work on a Tuesday morning? Why was she able to stay in bed with you Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning if she's a regular Colombian woman? She wasn't a pay for play. I didn't say that. I said if she's a regular Colombian woman, because a true Colombian woman, she at work, player. She got to work in the morning. So even if she stay overnight, she gone by 6:30. She got work to do. So when I say the party girls, and y'all hate for me to say that, because ain't nobody else gonna tell y'all, them party chicks and regular everyday Colombian women that you will meet and that will give you just as much of a good time, completely different worlds, completely different women. And y'all hate, because some of y'all got so many party women in your phone right now, you hate for somebody to talk to you like that. Because don't nobody say it. Because all the other YouTubers, they gonna make you feel good about it, about having all these women. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Women in South America is 2 different breeds. Them party women that you can party with all night. One tourist get on the plane, another tourist gonna get off the plane. They party with you, they party with the next group of dudes. They got 50, 60 dudes that they party with every month. You ain't nobody new. In, out of the country, in, out of the country. Those are the party girls. You know how many people they in there? Dude, I remember we first started WhatsApp groups. Do you know how many dudes used to share photos of the same women? You smashed her? Dude, I got stories. I'm married. One of the dudes throw female in the WhatsApp group. This is my dude, so I can talk to him about anything. This is one of my dudes. He bragging about the female. Oh, she's so fine. She's fine. Fine. Only thing was, I used to smash her. Oh, y'all didn't think I was smash? Y'all be always thinking like I was always with Andrea from day one. I used to smash this chick. I say, so I pulled him to this. I say, dude, you might not want to be too super serious with that chick. Oh, why God, she Drake, she da 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 da. I say, bro, I used to smash that on a regular. She lived here, her mama this, her sister that, blah, 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 blah. I broke the whole family down. And I wasn't saying to bust his bubble, but what I was telling, like, dude, you are on vacation mode. Don't be too serious too soon. Don't be distracted by the beauty of this woman. Don't be distracted by this moment in time that you know her. Enjoy it for what it is, and then go home. When you decide to move to this country, then if you want to pursue something serious, and I said this like this, If you want to pursue something serious, cool. But if if I was the dude before you, in between us, how many dudes was it? Don't be distracted by these women by trying to make it seem like they're more than what they are in DR. Don't be distracted by these women by trying to make them more than what they are in Thailand. Don't be distracted. That is deadly in these countries. Now, it's not deadly in Thailand. It may not be deadly in DR as much, but it dang sure gonna be deadly in South America. So make sure that you, in 2022, come to the final decision that you're gonna take a deep breath, and these 5 deadly venoms of travel you are not going to allow in 2023 into your life. You are not going to allow distractions. You are not going to allow simp mode behavior. You are not going to allow thirst. You are not going to allow drama or misinformation to follow you into 2023. Because if you do, 2022 deaths of tourists and foreign men in Colombia is going to be nothing compared to the bodies that's going to be laid out in 2023 if you allow these deadly venoms to continue to be a part of your travel experience. As you well know, I'm not talking about you guys personally. I'm talking in general. We cannot do this as men. We cannot afford this. You guys, many of you guys are fathers. You cannot be going on planes and forgetting you are somebody's daddy back home. You got to act like you got some goddamn sense in your head when you are flying to these other countries. Well, Andre, I didn't smash 60. I don't care about 60 because all it takes is 61 to you. Like I said before I end this live stream, the easiest ones that they drugged and robbed in Colombia weren't the newbies in 2022. Let's say this again. In many cases in Colombia, of those that got drugged, robbed, or those that end up dying, many of the cases now, it's a 50-50 now, were not newbies. It was you dudes that got so much experience with having sex in all these countries, including Colombia, that you let your guard down, and that's all those ladies needed. Because you think you know every damn thing because you got past experience. Now it's 50-50. It's dudes that he lived in Colombia several years. He's gone. You got Colombians getting got because they live in this country, or you, in your case, you visit this country so many times, or you visit Brazil, or you visit parts of Europe so many times, you let your guard down because you think you know every damn thing because you done had sex with somebody every damn thing. So you think you got it and you got it good. And it ain't gonna happen to me because I done been through 60 women. All right. And as a man, we all know all it takes is number 61. So guys, we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. Have your fun, enjoy yourself. It's your money, you earned it. Do your thing, baby. I'm with you. Like I said on Facebook, I'm always giving shout outs to dudes because I'm proud of everybody. But I'm gonna tell you something now. Let's be safe when we do these things, and let's not promote it as if it's the only way or only thing that can be done when you travel to these countries. And I mean, the pay for play is not the only thing. The party girls are not the only thing. Because I'm going to tell you something before I get done. Y'all giving these women, and I know we don't care. Don't get me wrong. I'm just talking. Y'all giving these women on TikTok hella ammunition. Hella. Because all they do is sit back, watch YouTube videos, and they chop it alive. Well, you know the men are only going over there because of blah 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 blah. They never hear about the fundraisers. They never hear about the guys that are taking care of the orphanages and the children in these countries. They never hear about you guys that are starting businesses and buying properties throughout these countries. They never hear about guys that get in serious relationships. Why? Because the noise is so loud of you dudes that are promoting party, 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 party girls, pay for play, party girls, that the dudes that are doing something productive in these countries, you can't even hear them. You can't even hear them. And these women, I don't blame. All the women on TikTok. I know, like I said, I know we don't care because most of those women, we don't even know them. So they can say whatever they want about us. So they just talking to be talking. But it's the fact of they have ammunition to talk. Did you hear about the passport bros? Did you hear about those passport boys? Did you hear what they did? They go over there and with younger women and then women they gonna take it and then blow it out of proportion with 13-year-olds. All lies. Brothers ain't even known for doing something like that on a mass scale like they talk about it. It ain't right at all to do it in any format. But the way they talk about it, we all going on like Jekyll and Hyde. And dudes, they give them the ammunition. I don't blame them. I don't blame the women. They don't know what we do as far as the positive stuff that we do because we don't promote it like that. All we promote is getting booty, getting booty, getting booty, getting booty, and getting booty. That's all we promote. Young YouTubers, older YouTubers. That's all they promote. Younger TikTokers, older TikTokers. Facebook, everybody getting booty. Get the booty. Get to the booty. That's it. One of the reasons why I have so much respect for One Master Teacher is that he talks about the fact that when it comes to lack of dick discipline among black men, see, that's why one of the reasons why we're not in the financial positions that we need to be in, because we lack dick discipline. Most black men, I'll say it, most black men ain't got the dick discipline to allow themselves to be put in a position to be financially stable and great. Most don't. Most have the potential, but most would rather, fuck it, I'm gonna be fucking hoes, man. I'm gonna be getting this coochie out here. I don't care what Dre and them be talking about. I'm about to get that bad month right now. And I ain't mad at you, player. Do what you do. But, and I said I'm gonna end this, but the only reason I even bring these topics up, you ready? Only reason I talk about the 5 daily venoms, remember I said I'm going to end this year and we will not be talking about safety anytime too soon. If you ain't learned from all these other videos and DC Rob and Razor Ray, and you ain't learned from all these YouTubers that try to keep you safe, you ain't gonna learn. Just like the brother said in the live stream, dudes ain't gonna listen. You're going to keep going to Colombia. You're going to see a fat ass. You're going to still get drugged. You still going to get robbed. And some of y'all still ain't going to make it home. I got you. Get that eulogy ready. Get the black suits ready. I got you. But at the end of the day, dudes don't realize how valuable they are. And I get tired. And this is Andre talking. I get tired of y'all bitching after you get robbed. After you get drugged, You want to whine and cry about Colombia. You want to whine and cry about certain parts of Europe. You want to whine and cry about DR, about how she got you on the prices. You want to live in that world, but you want to cry like a little bitch when it don't go with butterflies. You get robbed. That's why I have such a respect for the the YouTuber Tobias the Traveler. He said, hey, they got me in Medellin. It was my fault. I got caught slipping. I learned my lesson. I realized that I should have been wiser. Cool. Most of y'all ain't like that. Most of y'all gonna blame everybody but the man in the mirror for how your shit went down, for how you knew there was a dangerous situation, how you knew you shouldn't have been doing that mess, but you sat back, you did it anyway. Got you, player. Do your thing. But don't bitch to us about it when it don't work out. That's the only part I say. That's the only part. When you get drugged and you wake up the next day, keep that shit to yourself. Be a fucking man about it then. Don't become crying about Colombia is dangerous. I don't no. It wasn't dangerous when you got off that plane. It wasn't dangerous when you walked into that club. It wasn't dangerous when you start smoking weed in the country. You don't know what the is in here. It wasn't dangerous then when the big booty walk up on you. It wasn't dangerous when you was buying Hennessy and all type of giving the top shelf. It wasn't dangerous then, was it? But as soon as you got drugged and woke up the next morning, you want to bitch about Colombia. You want to bitch about Brazil. You want to bitch about Peru or Panama or Costa Rica or Mexico. Oh, don't bitch now. You was man before, be a man now. That's the only reason I've taken out the last 3 months to say what I gotta say. And that's why I said after this month, we will not be talking about this topic again. But I bet you will. I bet you. I know dudes that will still go out, get drugged, and like little bitches cry about the whole country. Or all the women that all they want, all the women in DR, all they ever want. There's not one good woman in Dominican Republic. Cause your ass got robbed by a female in Dominican Republic. Because she robbed your bitch ass on a price. And now you want to cry and shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I brought it up. Because you brought it up first. See, if you would have got your happy ass robbed and kept it to yourself or kept it in your little circle, cool. But y'all want to come on social media and want everybody to feel sad for y'all. Brother gets robbed at a hotel in Parque Yeras. Yeah, here's what happened, Ace. I thought she was cold too. I've been knowing her for 2 years. And then, for my birthday, her and her girlfriend said they was gonna come over and give me the time of my life. And they drugged me. And I woke up a day and a half later in my own urine and feces. And they stole everything. Ace, they stole everything. They took my dreams, my hopes, my dignity. I hate Colombia. Now, one time do y'all dudes look in the mirror and realize it was you that made the decision to let them bitches in your spot. It was you that wanted to get with pay for play. It was you that decided that you want to be with party girls. It's you that went to that raggedy ass club instead of going to a bar. If that. It was you that wanted to go to Parque Yeras when you could have went to other parts of Medellin. It was you. You are the main reason why fuckery takes place and why fuckery exists. It's you. It's just like it was with me. I had to come to the conclusion that Dre, it was you. So if I got to be a hard ass on Andre, do you think I'm going to let y'all get away with some stuff? You keep bitching. Stop bitching after you wake up 2 days later in your own piss. Stop bitching about it. Colombia ain't done nothing to you. It's you that decided to be with that party girl instead of going to the mall and meeting somebody cool. No, you don't want to do that. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. You want to go on the fucking clock tower in the showers, in the shadows, and ask a female how much. She gave you a price. And then she gets to your Airbnb. Y'all do the do. She changed the price. So now the police there, and the police said, how much was it? Well, she told me 100,000. No, I didn't. I told him 300. Now the police are like, you give it a 300 or y'all both going to jail. Well, she know she gonna get 50 to the police. But Colombia is bad. No, your dumb ass went for that. You walked up on the clock tower. Okay. You ain't never been to Colombia, right? How the fuck you know where a clock tower is at? Following them damn YouTubers. Man, them damn YouTubers gonna get y'all killed, boy. Y'all keep on fucking around with them dudes, man. Keep on fucking around with them damn YouTubers. Keep on, party. Keep fucking around with them. Them niggas gonna have y'all lost somewhere. Y'all gonna get found. They gonna be shipping y'all shit back to another country. Fuck around with them damn YouTubers. Keep on going with them TikTokers, Instagram. Go ahead, keep on. Think it's a game. I live here. Like I said, it's just, for me, I get a chance to sit back and watch. I'm not in the game no more. I'm like Dion. I'm retired. I get a chance to watch the Dallas Cowboys. I ain't a cowboy no more. I'm like Dion. I just sit back and just watch this shit unfold now on the football field. That's how I be when I watch y'all following these damn YouTubers. Try to do exactly what they do. You can't do what these dudes doing. YouTubers gonna be telling y'all that they done been to these countries several years. This ain't their first rodeo in these particular countries. YouTubers don't be telling y'all that they got connections with people and they know who to, have a private driver and they know who to deal with and not deal with. They don't tell y'all that shit. They just make it seem like, hey, just go to Colombia, get off a plane, and bitches everywhere. They ain't telling you that they got people that got friends and family down. They don't tell you that shit. That's why they don't get drugged. But you try to do it and your ass get drugged or get robbed. YouTubers will sit up there and make it seem like we party in Parque Years, y'all. Yeah. They probably spend maybe an hour there. And then the rest of the time they gone back editing to show you that shit and make it seem like they was in Parque Years the whole night. YouTubers don't be spending that motherfucking time all goddamn night in the club. They got work to do. How the fuck you think them videos get up there and edit it the next day? They leave. But you want to live a YouTuber's life. Them damn YouTubers gonna get y'all fucking. Go ahead. Keep on following. Think I'm bullshitting. Like I said, I'm sitting back just watching the whole thing unfold. And I'm the only one, and I'm not saying this in a braggadocious way, I'm the only one that's got enough balls to tell y'all that half the stuff that them YouTubers do is bullshit. Stop following them dudes. Learn from them dudes as far as the country, the culture, where to go to, where not to go to. Cool. Like I always say, one of the things I appreciate about Flyboy Way, he tries to show you how to say, if you're gonna be a party dude, try to do it a safe way. But the rest of these, shit, man, I can get the fuck out of here. The fuck out. They'll show a fat ass on the thumbnail. Y'all run to the thumbnail. Y'all watch the video, and then you try to come to this country and do that shit, and you end up laid out some goddamn where, and they trying to, your family ain't even here to identify your damn body. And you want to blame it, and you in heaven yelling at God about Colombia. The fuck? Okay. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit, and we can head on out of here, guys. I know y'all tired of hearing my big mouth. I didn't want to be here this long either. Even the light just went out. Enough is enough, Andre. He said, I'm dead. Andre funny as hell. I'm trying to be serious, fellas. I'm trying to be serious. Let them dudes, he said, let them dudes who only mess with hood rats get got. Yeah, for real. For real. Social media with the ugly cry. For real. They'd be like, so what happened was, I've been knowing her for 7 years. And dudes don't be realizing that's the new lick. The old lick was you just met him get him, girl, tonight. The new lick is to treat him like a spider does. Everybody knows spiders don't eat when they first trap them. They just wrap them in the web, and spider going about his business on the other side of the web. Soon as the fly get caught in the web, they just walk over, wrap him up in more webbing, and spider don't eat. He just walk away. And then when he need to eat, he coming right back. It might be a couple hours later, a couple days later, but he know he got a meal there. That's what these women in Medellin and other parts of Colombia are realizing now. I don't even got to rob this fool today. All I got to do is give me like a good 10 simps. That's what these women are thinking. And I can rob them throughout the year. You see the difference? So when these dudes be talking about, but I've been knowing her and I met her mama and this, and just like a spider, wrap you up, come back to eat you later. But I've been to her job before, and what you gonna do? Go to her job in Colombia and yell, make a scene, so you can get arrested? She already know that. What you gonna go to her parents' house so they can call the local police? You gonna act the fool out front and you gonna get arrested? They already know that. What's your point? Come on, what's your point? These women ain't out to rob you. Many of them, yes, they're gonna get you the first night, but many of them now, you ain't nothing but a fly. Welcome to my web, said the spider to the fly. You ain't nothing but a mother fly to them. And when they ready to feast on you, that's when they feast on you. Not when you think they're gonna feast on you. No women will play friendly and be your partner and introduce you to people, dance with you. And when they ready, gotcha. When they ready, not when you think you gonna get robbed, when they know you gonna get robbed. I almost got a shot. Almost got a shot of tequila. Mexico, I learned that a 230, 22. I'm just dipping in somebody's conversation. Shout out to Will. Let me scroll down. All right, guys, if you see a fat ass, we are wrapping up right now. I'm just on the last one. He walked in, he gave me the look like, okay, if you guys see a fat ass, just internalize the reaction. Yes. He said, you ain't got boy, Andre, where's your glasses? You ain't got tongue shower action. Act on the fact that you have seen a fat ass. Calm down and have an abundance mindset. Yes, abundance mindset. You're the prize. Take your time. I need to take my time and go get my glasses. Oh, that's a caliber. Thanks, brother. I kind of figured that's what he was talking about. I just was going to make it to I just going to make sure I got a wingman. Wingman. In the States, here, you know how many dudes that woke up? One dude got robbed and drugged while his wingman was in the other room fucking. And guess what? His wingman when he walked out the room, saw my boy passed out on the couch. You know what the wingman did? Walked right past him with his girlfriend as he was letting her out the door. Then let her out and went back to his bedroom. Wingman You know why? Because the wingman thought that he was passed out drunk. He said, "My boy, he said when I came to hours later after being robbed, he said my boy was like, dog, I thought you just passed out sleeping. You let the shorty out." Wingman. Man, listen, before I let you guys go, make sure you subscribe to this brother's channel. Him and his wife in Dominican Republic. Very, very good couple. If you like us with Love Crossing Borders, you will like this brother. Less profanity. Okay. Good. Like I say, his wife got a great spirit, great personality, beautiful woman, beautiful couple, just really good energy couple. Make sure you subscribe to this brother's channel. I'm telling you. I am telling you. And we're going to eventually have a live stream with all four of us, him, his wife, and Andre and I together. A lot of brothers, he said, a lot of brothers didn't have hood adventures when, when they were young. Now they want to walk on the wild side for thrills, playing with their lives. Yes, for real. I don't know what it is. They 60. Now they want to live the life of a 16-year-old. I don't know. But yeah. Let me let you guys get ready to go. I know you guys got to go to work, go to bed. Thank you guys for hanging out with your boy to almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I was supposed to call my best friend uh, back in the States. He hit me up today. And so I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys for the donations. Once again, we landed at $613. That will go along with our $500. So we will definitely do the live stream with Andrea, of course. And we're going to be doing the donation on the first week, during the first week of January. All right. He said last live stream, last comment, he said dudes want a girl and play dudes want a girl and to play, but do not go to Thailand. If you do, go to Pattaya or Pattaya for that. I say that because the tradition is you cannot get intimate before marriage. Wow, before marriage. That is for regular girls. Wow. Shout out to you guys. Have a great evening, guys. Once again, it's your boy Andre, Love Crossing Borders. I'm out of here.